That nowadays, all it takes is because the people who are going to get the most is off the rumor. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because they
That's
already have
it.
a grade.
That's it.
They're
That's
going to
it.
get their money, and then when she actually does sign on, the people who have the books, then it's going to go up a second time, and then they can get theirs. You know, that's all it is. Like, I'm not mad at it. I'm not playing in the game.
Yeah, we understand where you're coming from, Remo, but
all I know
That's
is
all.
Remo, if them dudes that's the execs making six figures at your job coming to you and you ain't cashing in, I'm a question your black card.
I don't have the books. You know what I'm saying? So I can point them in the right direction, but I'm going to tell them to go buy the original. I'm not going to tell them to buy
Remo.
new shit.
Remo.
nah, tell them to buy
Remo.
that Dazzler Ram variant.
Remo. Steak and shake, baby. Just keep that in mind. Steak and shake.
Yeah,
Okay?
I'm ready for it, baby.
Hey, so I'm gonna drop. Hey, Jake, drop all the way out and see if it let him in. And then it should see. We'll see how this works. This is the first time we had this many folks on. I'm all right.
7 years, man. 7 years.
Yeah. All right.
7 years,
Try not.
big number.
All right.
Well, we about to crash YouTube. Let's go.
Yeah, man. Taylor Swift effect, man.
Hey, I understand everything. I understand everything Remo's saying. You just got to understand market, and that's
Yeah.
all.
You can't get in here, man. I'll come back later.
Yeah, I understand exactly. What
I'm not mad, you know, and I'm not
Do the main event, G man.
downplaying it. I'm just saying it will happen.
When we do the main event.
Hey, y'all need to start hating. Taylor Swift might end up being our reparation. Y'all let this woman show up. Let her show up in this show.
Kanye fucked that up. Kanye fucked that up.
Get this reparation money now. Let's go.
Wait a minute. We have a special guest. We have a special guest in the building. We have Weldon Ramos is in.
What is going on?
Man.
He is here.
What is going on?
Hey, what's up?
Cool. All the
Hey,
OGs
man.
coming out for the
Events
7th
now.
anniversary.
Hey,
Man.
man,
Yeah, congratulations
What
to
up,
y'all,
man?
man.
Last
Just want to tell y'all
time you was on-
congratulations. I'm happy with y'all. I'm happy with what y'all doing, and just keep it up. And many more years.
Yeah.
Man,
Oh, this is
Heard.
awesome right here.
man, last time you was on the show, man, I lived in McDonough, Georgia. That was about 4 years ago.
Yeah, you
man.
did.
Hey, man. Matter of fact, I remember that show where it was you, Matt, and somebody else. Y'all had went somewhere. Y'all came over to my apartment and we finished the show out at my apartment. Y'all remember
Yes,
that?
we sure did.
Me and X, we was actually running the show that night.
Yo.
I think it was Larry.
No, it was you, Matt, and Larry, and me and X was running the show that night, and y'all showed up at my apartment, and we finished the show out with y'all sitting on the side of my bed with the Comic Call thing. So that's what's up, man. Memories. What's up, Kurt?
Nice to meet you, Weldon. Nice to meet you, Weldon. First time, seeing
Right.
an OG member on here, man. It's like
Man.
now we need Vincent. We need him to pop through.
Right.
You damn sure ain't getting him.
What the deuce is true, but the thing you must remember is she's not an actor or an actress. She's a musical artist. It's totally different.
She's something.
So she can agree to a contract for something because she's not part of it yet. So
Man, if you don't get that shit out of it, what is this?
We're simulstreaming, Matt. You're good.
There we go.
Brother Crocker, you gonna join? You gonna join in, Brother Crocker? Come
Oh
on
man,
now.
get the hat trick in. Get the
You know?
OG,
Glad you showed up, Kurt.
the OG hat trick.
Hope everything's
Yeah,
well,
it's
Kurt.
really nice to see you. Do you have comics on the mind? I have comics on the mind. It's so cool to see you.
You know? I've been missing my boy's videos and his Instagram videos too, man. Riding the bike.
Look at these shirts down here, man. Look at all these shirts down here, man.
Here we go. Back to
I'm
the
not-
pit stain.
Talk about flash.
I'm not with the whole wearing other people's clothes, man. I just can't.
No, me neither.
Try to keep you move on.
My whole problem with this is that this was when being a comic book fan was still kind of like shunned. It wasn't popular to be a comic book fan, and the people who made these shirts believed that essentially everybody who read comic books was skinny white dudes. So for me, as a comic book fan, these shirts were bullshit because they didn't never come in my size.
You can't wear one. Right? I can do that Walmart now.
But now, right, I can walk into Walmart and buy one of these motherfuckers for $12 and pick up a pack of chicken and call it a day.
Right?
Like I'm a little mad about that. Now.
Not
like,
a packet
now,
of chicken.
Like,
Be like, I can't get that Punisher shirt like I want to. It only go up there
Right.
to size large.
exactly.
I ain't been large since 5th grade.
Right, exactly.
Oh
Now,
yeah,
I'm
a lot of
43.
them.
I can walk into Walmart and get one and put it on, but then
Southern
people gonna
thank
look
you
at me
for
funny.
being
Like, how come you a grown man liking comic books? Like,
Why you worry about that? I do it every day.
Hey man, a lot of them shirts back then were calorically challenged, boy. If you was the 3X,
You want them, but you ain't getting them.
you was SOL, bro. Let's you stretch that sucker out.
You were buying it and putting it in a frame and hanging it on the wall, and was like,
Hey,
one day,
you was gonna buy it and say, I'm gonna get to that weight so I can wear that.
one
shirt.
day, I'm gonna be able to wear that
Hey,
shirt.
Hey, Remo, do you realize how many times I've done that and I got 2X shirts in my closet still?
One
From
day
years
I'm
ago.
gonna wear that, man.
Hey man, I got a
will
Dragon
fit
Ball
that
Z pin up Vegeta shirt.
My wife hates my closet.
My wife is like, throw them shits away. You ain't
Oh,
ever.
a t-shirt. Oh, a t-shirt.
Yeah, I look at that
Can't
shirt.
stand it.
Hey,
Hey,
don't
Remo,
donate
hey.
them shirts. You ain't never
Hey,
gonna
I be
wear
looking at this Dragon Ball Z shirt that I got from Hot Topic, man. Ed probably know what I'm talking about. It's a button-up shirt. I be looking at it like,
Batman.
yeah, like Terrence Howard was looking at that Iron Man suit in the first movie, talking about next time, baby.
Next time, baby. Next time. But you know, you can actually get those shirts turned into like a quilt or a blanket. That's what I had my brother do. He had a
You
bunch
know
of
how
shirts.
much
he didn't wear
effort
no
that
more.
takes?
I'm just saying, you ain't got to get rid of them. You
How
can just,
many-
they can still keep you
No,
warm at
man,
night.
I just hold. Hey, Rico, that audacity of hope. That's what I'm gonna do.
Hey, G-Man.
Audacity of hope.
Hey, G-Man. Drop down. Drop out. I think Larry trying to come in.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
my brother Crocker.
Yeah, I think Larry trying to come in. Appreciate that, brother. We'll bring you back in.
absolutely.
You know this show's massive. Yeah.
Hey, but see, the thing with the AI and music for With the Deuce is Taylor Swift is the only person that has successfully re-recorded all of her music and is performing it now, making more money than she did before. So
She ain't right. She don't do nothing but write songs about being sad because some dudes
that's
love
fine.
it.
But, hey, these people will pick it up.
Hey,
Ain't my
Morgan out
thing,
there for it.
ain't my thing, but she's making her bread. So more power to her. So her and Ashanti.
Yo, Shiny though.
Ashanti has re-recorded all her
Boy,
music.
I ain't even
and-
talking about the recording. I'm just talking about.
Not a
Yeah.
shot.
Yeah, yeah.
It didn't look like
Hey,
that.
and there's a whole bunch of people that feel the same way about Taylor Swift.
I don't know about physically, but I'm talking about the way a shiny little boy.
Yeah, because she don't go. She the age at all.
Hey, she
She
made
aged.
your
She
boy.
aged. She
Hey,
spread
Nelly
out.
just dropped everything and went right back
Oh,
to
my,
it.
oh my God! Don't speak like.
Nice.
Reunite is so nice, so nice.
What the hell is this?
I got a whole Carolina outfit waiting on her.
Oh man,
Not a free phone card. Not with
There
a
we
free
go.
phone card.
What?
mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Somebody from jail selling that issue. You can get a free phone card, bro.
Money on the books.
Money on the books. Get them noodles. You know you want that chicken flavor.
Hey boy, you better eat that tuna while you in there.
Man, you don't know. Bulk up, son. Bulk up.
Hey,
Get
my
that
cousin-
protein.
My cousin survived off the tuna for 5 years.
Tuna and rice, right?
Tuna and saltine. He said that's all he ate in there.
Just bulk up.
Hey man, what's in this box, man? I
He a
see
model now.
$200.
Bunch of bullshit.
$200 for some new 52 stuff.
$200.
Nah, that's for the storage box. That ain't for the book. That's for the box.
That box ain't worth $200. I thought if you gonna send $200 for the box, you better put some.
No, it says
It's
it says
It's a case of 20.
Yo, Al.
That shit ain't worth no $200.
And
Nobody
a
want it.
cage.
Well, it look like one of them sold.
I don't
Yeah.
Unless it's
I'm like something you get from Office Depot. Ain't not for no $200.
Al say it all the time. All it takes is one.
All it
All it
takes
takes
is
is
one.
one.
I'm telling
Shit,
you.
I'll be on Temu or something looking for some of them. Shit,
$200 for 20 cases.
for $1.75, with 15 of them.
$20 shipping. Get the fuck on, man.
Wow.
Hey. Look at
Yeah.
Look at, I'll be honest.
Oh my
He looks
God.
jacked up.
Did he dry? The stand dry?
I
Oh,
watched the X Factor this past week.
I look more like Steve Martin than Stan Lee.
Wow.
Man,
Wow.
why'd you do me like that, dude? Bro.
Hey, man. I told you I had some good ones for you, man. I told you, man. I told you.
$40,000
$1,000, no.
for Stewie Griffin cosplaying as Stan Lee with Wolverine claws.
Wow.
Outrageous.
That looked like
man.
who was
Let's
who?
get back here.
What's his name? Jesse Eisenberg, the dude who played Lex Luthor in Man of Steel. That looked like
Oh,
him cosplaying as
man.
Stan Lee.
Oh my
It looked like Steve Martin.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Look at his. He look nothing like
They
Stan.
do like Steve Martin though.
Big ass nose. Big ass nose.
Hey, the jerk, man. It's the jerk nose.
I don't know. That
Right,
look like
right.
That look more like Hugh Hefner.
Look like Bill Maher.
That's just look like Bill Maher. That's just
That look like Bill Maher.
Why they put Barbara Streisand's nose on Stan Lee?
No. The question is, why did Stan Lee sign that?
Yeah.
Because he didn't know what he was signing.
You didn't know what he was
Well,
signing.
hey,
know what he
what
was
is the
signing.
second signature on the side? Who's the other signature?
Somebody
Yeah,
unimportant.
Steve Martin.
Oh,
That
Steve
dude.
Martin.
Also
Stanley.
signed by that dude.
Bro.
Yeah.
That dude. Signed by T'Challa.
TC.
I wouldn't even spend. I don't think.
TC just like,
Man.
Well, on a
I put
positive
down
note,
payment on the house.
I mean, that looked like something out of like a carnival,
Right,
man,
right,
like one of those
right.
caricatures.
Yeah, like a,
Look, but Jason's
like a
right.
boardwalk
He's
or something.
He's Stanley. Who the fuck is Stanley?
That was his real original
that's his
name,
real
right?
name, yeah.
Yeah.
Stanley.
But Stanley Lieber.
You forgot who he was at first.
How many
Whoa,
people-
whoa. Well,
His
look
real
below
last
though.
name- His real last
Hey,
name ain't
Look
Lee.
below
It's
down
something
there.
It was Lieber.
That's what I was looking at. That's
Yeah.
exactly right.
Look at the
Man.
Wolverine
Stanley
book,
God
man.
damn.
Come on now.
God damn.
Yeah, 65 grand for 3 issues.
You said it, all four?
All 4 now. I don't care, man. Those are, what are they? 99?
A little bit more crack.
Nine,
Yeah.
Got to be.
Oh, they
Did
99
Dropman
in
from
the
Mark
98.
take that picture?
And 560. How much is that for shipping?
$145.
$145.
Yeah.
How
Wow,
heavy
For
do
damn.
you think
65,
those
you
books-
better hand deliver that shit to me personally.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
flying
no
out.
kidding.
Where
Yeah,
you
for that
at? 'Cause
much-
I'm gonna fly out there and meet you, right?
What? What's up with the 99 thing? Why is it scratched out?
It's just because
Yeah, what?
that special label.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah.
I see it.
It's at 99s.
Yep.
But I mean, come on.
For 65, y'all
Wow.
better have Hugh Jackman and Cal Guard deliver that to me.
Now check this shit out, man.
No kidding, Rob. I noticed that.
Look at this, look at this. Heritage Comic Book Auction Catalog with Promise Collection. This is just the catalog with the books that they're showing.
What?
Yeah, this is the catalog with the books that they're gonna have in the Promise Collection. It's not anything. It's just the catalog that they send you if you buy from Heritage.
Yep.
That's where we at now.
No kidding, Donnie.
They sell like hotcakes, man. Anything for money.
They sell them like hotcakes. You buy them. So you get left out.
Wow.
Outrageous.
God damn, Katana.
Ladies and gentlemen, that has been You Must Be Out Your Damn Eye Anniversary Edition.
Sponsored by Taylor Swift.
Oh, All right, cover price. So, G-Man. Yep, here we go. Cover price top 10 on the list. Number 10, Amazing Spider-Man 300. Remo, you know anything about why this is on this list? Have you heard anything? And it's on okay.
Why people still buying that book?
Because there's a rumor that Andrew Garfield gonna be coming back to play his role, and there's another rumor that Tom Holland is gonna get the black suit. It's
all these rumors surrounding me every day.
Get off that FOMO, guys.
If you want to sell, then you'll be able to cash out and get a return on.
And listen, it's so weird because I just heard like last week, my buddy David, he's got like he was showing a Biker Mike from Mars. That book went up to $30. I'm like, what the hell for? Because they're making a movie or something out of it, cartoon or something out of it. I'm like, really?
How much is Battletoad worth?
Biker Mike from Mars, unbelievable.
Batman.
For real. Maybe she's gonna be made. What's her name?
Screech or
Ghost
Screech.
Nice to see you, buddy. It really is. It's really cool to see you, buddy.
Invincible, number 120.
Oh, there's that fucking book again.
Must be
the significance of
must be
it's lurking. Y'all see it lurking. You see it lurking. X-Men.
Oh man.
Number 130.
Look at this.
First Dazzler. Taylor Swift edition. 1 of 5,000. Night Terrors. Number 3.
Wow, really?
That's
the older line, right?
No, it's new.
It's Wolverine homage. Wolverine homage.
One?
No, it's a Wolverine homage.
It's the Hope 340 homage.
Yeah. And that's that book again. Spider-Man number 7. Wow. TT has about 4 copies of this.
Still going, huh?
You got your copies from Midtown, TC?
Nah, skip out on that.
Yeah, come back, Kurt. Come back.
He's been waiting on them books since we started the show.
Spider-Man Reign, number 1. Number 3, Spawn, number 1.
It's like that Spawn. Don't ever leave this list.
It never leaves.
Yeah, never. It's always going up and down all the time.
Oh, look at number 2. Look at number 2.
God, here we go.
Number 2.
2029.
One that got big again since Jamie Foxx not dying.
This list
the BS I come back to.
And that number 1, man, I want to kick somebody.
Oh my Lord, what is that doing up there?
$300. God damn.
Man.
So, Al, why is this X-Men?
Because according to the rumor mill, this is the first appearance of Cassandra Nova, which is Professor X's sister.
Yeah.
So,
that's right. That's right. They supposed to be bringing her in them with I think it's with Secret Wars. They're bringing up in.
No, they saying she's supposed to be in Deadpool.
Deadpool. That's right. My bad. Deadpool.
is bringing out all these rumors now. Unfortunately,
yeah, because I think the rumor with Deadpool is she's supposed to be pissed off because they killed him in multiverse.
I don't know.
In front of Doctor Strange. For something to do with that.
She was a miscarriage or something like that, right?
Is that I'm collecting this run and I don't have this book and I'm not paying $300 for this book. I'm not paying $60 for this book. I will steal this book before I pay that much for it. Y'all think I'm lying? Man, this book, man, no, seriously, this book was in Dollar Beans, right? I actually started like collecting new X-Men because I didn't know that new X-Men ran into X-Men Volume 1 and X-Men Legacy and all that. Yeah. So I've seen this book plenty of times. I didn't pick it up. That's my fault. But at the same time, I'm not paying for somebody that ain't even confirmed gonna be in a movie in the first place.
Hey, Al, that's not your fault because that's not a book you were looking for.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's not your
now
fault.
I need it because
you don't
need it.
I passed up on that.
I'll look at my collection, Al. I might have it.
I passed up on that book like
I
up to 6 months ago.
I have the issue prior to this, but I was not a fan of Frank Whiteley's art style when I saw that cover. I was like, no, they got like string bean those characters, and I'm like, nah, I'm not feeling those jumpsuits.
Everybody on this channel has passed that book up at least one time because of the art.
Multiple times, yeah.
Well, I'm
passing that book a couple times this year.
As a plea, I'm putting a plea out there. If you see it and you see it for cheap, please grab it for me because I tell you,
you ain't gonna see it cheap in making.
I will shoplift this book. I'm telling y'all.
It'll be like Black Friday.
And I ain't never stole a comic book in my life, but I guarantee you, if I need this one, I'm gonna take it.
You gonna do like a little pigeon getting the chips out the stove?
They catch Al and send him to jail. Like, oh, what you in here for?
No,
like,
I gonna put that book inside of a. He gonna put it inside another book and then put it in the dollar.
Yeah. They slide that joker behind another book in a bag. Hey man, this book is a double-sized book, dog.
Al gonna diamond cut some old lady in the parking lot trying to buy it for her grandson.
All right, CBS Hot Top 10. Rico, we saw this the other night.
Mm-hmm.
Giant Comics Edition, number 15. You want to talk about buying rare comic books? This was a rare one. Rated at number 7 on the Gerber Scarcity Index, which I can tell you, if that shit is a 7 on the Gerber Scarcity Index, that shit is rare. You're not gonna see it all the time.
Yeah. Hardly at all.
Yeah.
So is that a good price right there? 30.
Very good price. Actually, I think it's a goddamn steal for $3,100.
Yeah, I think that's a steal. But
Yeah.
35, depending on CBC, yeah, I think that's a steal.
But I think it was.
Yeah, we might have to rob Rico and Matt. They talking about $31 for the steal. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man,
there you go. There, you have to listen to the conversation of your peers. When they say
14, right?
All right, so
Al, I got
X,
it.
I didn't want to put the cat out the bag, X, but
all done. It's yours, buddy.
Taylor Swift is my baby mama. It's out now. It's
That's why you defending them.
That's my baby mama.
Hey, you defending your cash cow. I ain't mad at you.
You know what I'm saying? So when I say $3,000 a steal, man, that ain't nothing for my baby mama.
You know,
Taylor Swift done joined the Caramel Coalition.
Hey, she leaves that as a tip at most restaurants, right?
Just for me being me, baby. Just for you being you, Rico. Just for you being you. History stacks.
Taylor done joined the Caramel Coalition. Gotta love it.
Taylor Swift was on Billie Eilish now,
right? Taylor Swift.
Hey, Taylor Swift is good people. That's more for the community than Beyonce.
Hey, Remo, you know this coming Friday, me and VV, we talking. I'm gonna get you, sucker. The scene with the white girl,
right. Bean ice cream.
I'm gonna try and work from home that day so I can mess with y'all.
It's an acquired taste.
Al, Godzilla, Walk of Humanity number 1. Erica Henderson 1 in 50 variant.
Yo, Faye wins.
That cover don't look all that hot to me, man.
It does not, man. That is
Godzilla look like he about to belch or something. You know,
that was like a mediocre cover.
Yeah.
I don't have FOMO or anything. I love, I'm a Alpha Flight fan, but I don't think I would have bought that book.
Book number 10 is ugly. Something
wrong. What? No, way up there. What is that?
No, that's Arthur
Adams. Historia. What's
I know
Historia?
what I'm saying. It's ugly.
Oh, we're getting up there in a second, G man. Captain Marvel, Dark Tempest, second.
I hate that cover of Alpha Flight.
Carol Danvers.
That's a nice cover. Wonder Woman, the Historia, the number 1.
That's an excellent book. But what?
Yeah. Isn't it a hardcover?
Yeah, it's a soft. It's like a black, a DC black.
All right, so G-Man,
it's excellent.
The only reason that Historia is on this list is because James Gunn actually finally read all 3 issues of Historia and has said on his Twitter that he feels that Historia is the best comic book to come out of DC or comic books in general in probably the last 10 years. And
are you serious?
And that Historia is going to influence his Paradise Lost Wonder Woman 3 storyline. That comic book went from being bargain basement
one
day to him making that comment and the next day it went to the top 10 sellers list on Amazon.
I'm good.
Because of his
I got
comic
5 copies of each, so
But
I'm
it's not
good.
even-
I
it's
love
not
the art.
even
I love
Wonder
the
Woman
story.
3, though.
Right, it's not even right. Exactly. It's not
We
even one
need
of the
James
stories.
Gunn to
It's
say
her
something
mom.
nice about Black Lightning.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
That's why- right. McFarlane just dropped a new Black Lightning action figure. I need James Gunn to do the same thing. Yeah, I'm with you, Rico.
Well, I need McFarlane to actually bring a real static figure out, not the one.
Man,
that
we ain't
got.
gonna never get no real static figure from McFarlane. If it ain't
I-
Batman, McFarlane don't know how to make a figure.
I'll make one. I disagree with that one, but I'll make that.
Number 7,
That
Edge of
Deadman.
Spider-Verse. Number 3, second print.
Is that Spider Boy on the cover? What is
I don't
going
know
on
what.
there?
I mean, that's
Is that a
somebody.
pretzel?
Yeah, that's
It looks like a pretzel.
Yeah.
It looks like a pretzel.
Number 6, New X-Men 114.
Number 5 is where
No-
you should be putting your money.
Number 5, G-Man. Here you go, G-Man.
I'm looking at that.
So classic
Yeah.
LB Cole.
That's beautiful.
Building.
Beautiful.
Raw copy sold weeks ago with a detached cover for $2,400.
Wow. Well, that guy was crazy. Whoever bought that with the detached
Wait a
cover
minute.
for 24.
Actually, here we go. 6 years of the past 6 years of CGC 4.0 has sold 6 times, each one larger than the last. And this week it sold for $11,000.
And it's only number 5 on this list.
Yeah.
Damn.
Hold on.
Damn.
Hold on. We have a book sell for $11K, and it's
And
at
this-
number 5.
Number 5.
Exactly.
Man, y'all be shaming
And they
themselves.
talking about these punk ass $220 books up here.
Man, y'all be shaming themselves.
Infinite Crisis number 5.
Whose list is this?
House of
CBSI.
CBSI.
I ain't gonna say nothing.
Infinity Crisis number 5, Jim Lee cover. CGC 9.8, so 225.
Hey, on a side note, real quick, that Blue Beetle been getting some good buzz, man.
Yeah, I heard the movie.
Oh,
Has
yeah.
anybody seen the movie on the panel here? I have not seen it, but I heard it was pretty good.
I haven't seen it, but
I heard it was George Lopez heavy.
I didn't know it was out. It's out.
yeah.
Yeah.
Here's one thing that got that movie panned, so to speak, before it came out, is because it everybody told me it looked like a low budget movie. It is a low budget movie. It was made for
Right.
Max, not for a movie theater.
Yeah,
So what
yeah.
do they expect? You know what I'm saying? I hate people. I hate people.
I heard it made like supposed to make like $120
Well,
million.
it's up next on the docket. Just hold tight. It's up next on the docket. This is actually we'll segue into that. Number 3, Dazzler number 1. Now you talk about dollar being special. This right here, man.
If you was gonna go for a Dazzler comic book, there's a Dazzler comic book you should probably
Exactly.
got
Even
the-
the double copy. Even the extra copy that's underneath. There's an error on that one. apparently.
Which one is it? Has like a double cover?
Yeah, on Dazzler, yeah. On that regional Dazzler, there's actually a double cover.
Wow.
I'm
Who did I know that?
selling mine in sets, baby.
Number 2, the Toxic.
all because Peter Dinklage is supposed to be playing them in the remake.
Toxic Avenger?
Wait,
Are you
Peter Dinklage?
serious?
Peter Dinklage, yes.
The Toxic Avenger.
Toxic
I'm
Mini
deal.
Avenger?
And that's not even his first appearance.
Are you serious?
No.
It was
And
a
that's
Marvel
how you
Age
first
book, if
appearance.
I'm not mistaken.
God damn, I should
This-
have bought that.
Yeah, Marvel Age. Yeah, Marvel Age with him is his first
This-
appearance.
This is a perfect example of the rumor mill and speculation influencing
No kidding.
top 10 lists. Look at the top 2 comic books. Because Taylor
Unbelievable.
Swift is rumored to be Dazzler, 2 Dazzler comic books are in the top 3, and the Toxic Avenger. Let's not even talk about the fact that Peter Dinklage is playing the Toxic Avenger. We ain't gonna,
He's gonna be playing Melvin.
we
Hey,
ain't
so
gonna
the
talk about the,
crazy,
shortcomings of that whole
Oh,
situation.
the crazy part about the whole jumping back to the whole Dazzler Taylor Swift shit is they pay the cost of the number 5 book is how much her concert tickets cost.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's
you
insane.
Can eat
$1,500 for a ticket.
You can eat a whole
$1,500 for a ticket.
Hey,
You should have saw last week at the Beehive.
Oh, yeah.
I'll
Queen Bee was
say
in Atlanta
this.
for 4 days. Man,
I'll say this about Toxic Avenger. that shit is not gonna be as campy as the original.
No, because it's not Tomaville.
And
Tomaville
you ain't gonna have no teenager get run over by a car viciously.
First of all, you're not gonna have Michael Jai White get killed in his first movie by Mel. Okay?
People forget about that.
And then people also forget his movie was Toxic Avenger 3. He was one of the tuxedo henchmen.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
God, this shit gonna suck.
Oh, it's gonna be bad.
And ladies and gentlemen, taking us out at number one once again is X-Men 130, CGC 98 1400 94 300 90170.
Sell it now if you got one.
Sell, and move into what you want, please. Sell, and move into what you want.
Get as much as you can and buy a small country. Call it
wait till y'all see. Wait till y'all get the CGC certified signature variants. Oh my God, man. Woo.
Taylor Swift starts signing Dazzler comic books. Woo.
Right, let's transition. A little bit of sad news here tonight, y'all. Ron Cephas Jones, from Luke Cage, has passed away tonight.
Oh man,
At the age of 66. Yeah, so it's happened right
now. That didn't vote.
Yeah.
No, that's Buddy from the barbershop. Okay.
Yeah, from the barbershop. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yep. So he has passed away from a pulmonary issue. So.
Hey. 66, man.
Yeah. Also,
right around the corner, man.
Jeff Smith suffered a heart attack and has canceled all of his fall tour.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Yeah. So he said he is going to shut it down for the rest of the year. So we wish him a speedy recovery.
What they don't tell you is that the heart attack was induced because he can't believe he ain't got a movie yet.
You ain't shit, Chris. Boy, that's it. The Sagittarius come out your head. You ain't shit, boy. You ain't shit.
I told y'all I watched Wednesday.
You know what that is. You know what that is, Chris. That is
emotional damage.
That's what that is.
I told you I watched Wednesday's episode of the X Factor, and Larry was talking about how I always got something in my cup. I actually do got something in my cup tonight for the 7th anniversary. I came in prepared for the night. Matter of fact, I left to go get a refill. Like so.
That yak.
There you go.
Yeah. So, did y'all hear a couple weeks ago, man, about what's my boy's name, man? What's my boy? Was it Jonathan Hickman? I heard he was in a heart attack or something. He was been in the hospital sick for the last 6 months.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's why you hadn't heard nothing from him. He had been in the hospital and he said he had a stroke or something, and he just not starting to get his ability to walk again and shit. So I heard it was something crazy.
I have not heard that.
Yeah, it was
a bold on that tweet right there. Jeff Smith is probably the greatest cartoonist working in the Western world today.
Damn.
It's bold.
Everybody entitled to their opinion.
Man, darn, ain't they though?
I definitely don't agree with it. You know,
is beating Barbie.
Okay.
With 25 million to 27 million. I guess so. You know.
It was bound
I'm just glad that DC movie's doing well. That's all I am. I'm just glad.
Exactly.
It ain't like it's been that long since we had a good DC movie.
Exactly.
I mean, Batman did just fine.
Yeah, but I'm just glad because you know how they love to pile on when it comes to, oh my God, the Batman was so long. It was, oh no. And it was exactly what a comic book movie is supposed to be.
This is what kills me. People complain about the length of the Batman, but sit there and what's the movie that's out now? Cillian Murphy.
The Atom Bomb movie.
Yeah, that movie.
Oppenheimer.
Yeah. It's a Christopher Nolan movie. I mean, it's guaranteed to be 3 hours.
Christina, what's up?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're the same people that would complain that a movie's too long, but then they'll sit and watch the extended version of all 3 Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings. Get out my head, Chris. Hey, get out my head.
They'll can't watch a 4-hour movie and be like 2.5 hours was too long.
All right, y'all. It's time.
Hey. Go to bed.
Go to bed. Danny DeRamus.
Go to sleep.
All right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, this is our 7-year celebration. Hialeah Comics in the house. One time for Hialeah. One boy Hialeah. Let's bring him up. We got to bring out Hialeah right quick.
This is
Crew. Yep.
Good. Do it again.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
This is Hialeah at Heroes Con NC. Checking out Comic Hall Crew.
Yeah.
My boy said it with conviction.
Yeah, he did. It was excellent.
Man, it's just so good to see TC and Weldon, man. I mean, it is just like Dream Street. This is like we went when the midnight
my boy TC over there looking like Obadiah Stane, boy.
when the midnight
know what? Everybody beard on grew up, man. I just cut my beard off. I just cut it down. I just cut mine down.
Hey, man.
I did too earlier, man. Mine was out here. I was like, cut too far. This is
like when the Midnight Express came out and the theme song hit. Yeah, up, man. Yeah, man. So, fellas, let's talk about, man, it's been 7 years, man. It's just, where the hell did the time go, Al? I mean, it's like, damn, you look up and it's like, we started out, just as a little hobby, having fun, and then it just went to just, great times, man. I've got some stuff here. Let me see if I can find it. I've got some, we take a trip down memory lane.
Comics gotta be what's up.
Got some good moments. So I guess we can talk about our favorite moments on the show, man. So our favorite moments that you can remember. I have mine. What happened to be the classic.
Hey, one of my favorites. I had went back and watched it last week. Was the video game rant when Al bust out the organ and Chris was giving his soliloquy, and he popped it off. With the whole DLC stuff, and you got the nerve to charge us extra stuff. I'll come to your house and smack your mama. That shit had me rolling, man. We was on point with that rant. That's one of the all-time great rants.
Yeah. Then of course you had the infamous Marvel vs. Capcom.
Oh,
Infinite.
God.
Yeah, that was a classic one there, man. And TC, we took the X-Men. To the X-Men out the game, and they said nobody not paying attention to the X-Men.
Yeah, that show right there, man, that's probably one of my favorites because that was one of the rare moments where TC was ready. He was ready that night, boy. Because I think Capcom personally offended TC at that time, and TC was very disgusted, man. Damn,
It hurt my
he went on the
feelings.
attention.
Yeah, you were
It
hot.
hurt my feelings, man.
You were hot.
You were super high.
You were super hot.
And I tend to remember, which hopefully we can get back to one day, because for people that hadn't watched any of our first shows, everything is on YouTube. We used to do top 10 lists, like for the show topics sometimes. And we did one in particular. Matter of fact, it may have been that first episode with the very first clip that Matt showed, and Matt talked about this movie named Mosquito. I had never heard Mosquito before in my life. And Matt he probably cross-referenced Mosquito in probably about 20 or 30 shows, man. After that, he was always talking about the worst movie he ever seen was Mosquito. To this day, 7 years later, I've never seen Mosquito, but I think I'm gonna have to find it.
And you ain't missing nothing.
I remember watching that video and I was like, damn, is Mosquito worse than the Tick? And then X brought up the Tick. Because I remember watching that because it had Carlton from Fresh Prince in it. And I was like,
well, he was a thug. Yeah.
Yeah, I know, right? And then he got the fucking worst death, though, turned into a Tick. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
A super Tick. Because he was on the roids. Come on, man.
That's Mosquito? Nah.
But yeah, it's been 7 years, man, for us to be still doing this.
Jesus, man, we ain't got to see the trailer now.
No, he did. What's up, Carlito? Thank you.
Come on, man.
The hell?
Oh God.
Hey, but you gotta appreciate the level of cocaine that was in the 80s and 90s for them to come up with these movies, man. They were very creative and a lot of crap. Today, they just can't generate that type of creativity, man. We always say that cocaine needs to return to Hollywood.
Oh, it ain't never left. It's just everybody on it. Everybody on it. That's why.
Right. Let's be real though. The 80s was the only time you could make a hit song called White Lines.
Hey, not just White Lines though, but they had that song called White Horse.
White Girl.
Remember?
But, hey,
White Horse.
Do y'all remember White Girls?
Oh my God. BET Uncut Days.
Oh my God.
Hey, you don't know? Who's popping on the handstand?
Wow. He was tilt drilling.
Yeah.
Man, you don't know?
That was a bad movie, man. Yeah, we got this one here, man. This is a classic moment. This is probably one of the most influential. This is up there. But we got this one here.
Oh, the man symbolizes moolah. Greed. So I'll start this rant by what happened this week.
Why you sound like you preaching?
That's how you sound.
Your face.
Man was on one that night.
I'm going to do that to you when we come back. But we go to we go to the store. And so there was a book that came out this week. And I said, well, you know what? Me and Al said we can one. Because they typically tend to grow in value. There's a pattern that we noticed over here. And I said, you know what? This one got faster. And I didn't say anything about it. And so I said, okay, well, let's see. I'll see the book there. So I go look at the book. And I saw all the new releases was laid out. And I saw a gap. And immediately I said, oh, shit. So I started and I said, hey, man, did y'all get a copy of Shadecraft #1? And as I'm saying it, I'm looking square in the face like this right here.
You did.
I love it. The face resembled Mike Tyson in his felony. And so,
and you got to sign out the word.
And I said, and I was told that the book has been looking for. Oh, this. The book has been looking for. So I said,
hey man.
Awesome, Captain. Awesome.
I don't know. I'm gonna let him finish like Kanye was. That's not the first time that's happened.
Oh, you going down? Hey, I'm going down the pipe tonight.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm going straight down. Like the Rock would say, no role for the water. We're going right down tonight. What's that for? Now we can go through this.
Then Rico first time seeing this. I forgot Rico never seen it before. Yeah.
That night we had to just let Matt go. We couldn't even. We was just like, "You go ahead, bro."
You weigh 1,000, man.
And then one or two other dudes going to the store. So who the fuck is speaking up for these books?
Here it comes. Here it comes.
Is there somebody who don't see smoke?
I feel his pain. I love it.
There have been times that books have been ordered they have not been seen. There are times that books come out. We know they're out. They're ordered. We never see them. So I told Ellen, I said, you know what? I'm going to get that book with you.
Love it.
And I said, I knew it. That's what I'm going to do it for. I got to go work out of town. I'm stopping by one of my honey pots. I'm going to call collecting and my spot remote when I get my cards. Yeah. I was walking out and I saw a brother coming in and he had the same book I was looking for. I said, hey man, they got that around the corner? He said, oh yeah man, they got a stack up. Regular price? He turned the book around, cover price. I said, oh shit, I'll pick me up one, I'll pick up Shannon one, and I'll get me an alternate cover. So I go over there and I pick up same book. That was
Here it comes.
book. That was not seen. That was cover price. Well, man, what are you saying, bro? What's the point? What are you trying to make? I shouldn't have to get in my goddamn car to ride up the road to get a book that's sitting.
I love you, Matt.
After 9, after 10, after 11, after 12.
I love it.
Patronize somebody when I can patronize you. Now that it was that, because I knew the book was in high demand to a degree, I just ordered one on eBay the same day. I paid $9. I'm not embarrassed to say I paid $9. That was $9 I just gave you.
Uh-huh. For multiple copies.
For multiple copies. I would have bought 2 of them. I would have bought the A and the B. That's what I normally do. Sure. I won't go into what we're talking about. The book sit on the shelf. Cobwebs and all.
Cobwebs and all.
You get a cash offer. $4 on the spot. I'm going to the comic book store and drop $5, $6, $7, $8, $1,000 on the book. Somebody be checking that. I forgot who it was that. Who's spending $1,000 on book? Well, if we see the right book, it come to whole round discussion. Cash on demand, baby. What Randy Moss say? Straight cash, homie. You have ready to be sold. But then you say, I'm really not interested in selling it because I don't get a lot of people asking about that book.
What does that mean? That's when you want to sell it.
That means a bit more.
No, he just likes people asking about the book. That's the thing.
He likes to have attention the book is getting.
Hey,
So he
I'm
just
gonna bring
like
it home. I'm gonna bring it home. This is what you go. You really but I like the attention. I want you to keep calling. And when it doesn't happen, you call Kevin Samuels and wonder why you can't get a high value ring.
Shout out to the Godfather.
the doctor.
Oh man, this is my time. I mean, and I'm tired of the places holding as comic museum.
Those comic
No, posing as comic store.
Right. What? Track lighting. Very white in the background. Oh no.
Nah, it's got to be Paul Hardcastle.
Oh, Hardcastle.
Yeah, man. I fucking love it.
Anytime somebody bring up Paul Hardcastle in their argument, then
I know, I heard that.
Rainforest, man.
you gotta give it to him.
All these books put all of them. When people walk around and they see the museum, the books, they're able to admire them in the beauty that they are because they will not leave the store.
See, this what they don't understand. Just our panel alone, every book you got up there, we can go look at them books at each other's homes.
Right. Exactly.
You're not. I'm not oohing and ahhing. I mean, cool. Oh, you got a copy. Cool. I've seen one of my very, 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 very good friends buy that book.
Larry got like 4 older ones.
I love it, X.
The boy ain't playing with y'all, man. Everybody want to see what they say.
I tell you, to get graded, let you know already to spend some money. The store owner even knows because I bought a book somewhere and brought it in to say they were getting slabbed. And it was a top dollar book.
Mm-hmm.
The fear of FOMO is going to take out a lot of store owners.
That was 2 years ago, yo.
5 years.
Yeah, you're lit.
That's what
You're lit.
winning, and he don't like that. Because then now he see, oh, I just sold him that book for $15. He about to go get his slab and make $150 wrong. He counting your pockets, and he's like, oh, I'm gonna just sell it for $150.
Well,
he about to make off.
hey, he counting the wrong pockets because he already spent his money on the book. He already spent his money on the book, so he's looking at the wrong pockets on that.
We should have go in the comic book store and don't run through. Books are not available. We have to drive an hour and 25 to go to a store.
What is that?
Yeah, Weldon.
I'm gonna say this again.
He's saying right quick.
Then you go, when you go to the store,
Well, he said we
you go to the dollar bin.
Hold on.
You can set number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You see,
Looks like I was doing the same thing I'm doing right now.
you get wounded or some character show up faster than when it's over.
Hey, look at Al's face.
I know.
It's like I knew I was pointing it out.
No, you clean up when you go to your house.
You know, the amount of times I had my hand on my head hearing all the nonsense of these stories, man.
That's how they pull.
You don't be going through it like that. You got good LCS.
Right.
And it's funny, you look back at that rant, man. It's just how much truth came out of that after that with these stores, man. You know, You start seeing stores fold. We were talking about this today about how that same store is stuck with all them books from back then. Stop.
Hold on, man. Is that I had to leave for a second. Is that the I know it was one place y'all used to go to all the time, used to give you problems all the time with y'all comic books. That ain't the same store, is it?
Prime Time. Yeah, it's still there. The same problem. All them books.
I remember you used to complain about that store. You and Al used to complain about that store all the time.
Slabbed books are still sitting there in the store.
Nice museum.
They still got that first Robin King?
Yeah.
They probably did.
Yeah.
Hey, Matt, you remember that episode where you go on a rant on those museums? We all was agreeing with you, and then you tried to pass the buck to us and say, fellas, the floor is yours. They're like, how the fuck we can follow that?
Right. Ain't nobody trying to follow that, man.
Man. When Matt go on his rants, it's like, what's the point of following it? We disagree.
I gotta find one of them TC rants, man, because TC we used to go we talk Iron Fist.
The Iron Flop.
Oh my god. That was my first episode. I remember we mentioned the Iron Flop and I went on the rant.
Flash.
Yeah, we used to roast Flash, boy.
Flash.
Oh yeah.
So
that season with Savitar. That was the season. No, it was the courtroom.
I know I'm reversing the conversation, but the brother that passed away tonight was Rich's uncle on Paid in Full.
Yeah.
Remember the one the uncle that kidnapped his brother?
Yeah.
He's
I see you shining, nigga. I can smell
it. Yeah.
Even Steve Wonder to see you got money. Or Ray Charles to see you got money.
Yeah. Oh man, that's cold, man. Damn.
Yeah, man, that's tough.
Man. Yeah. I mean, everything that happened then is just tenfold now because now more people are paying attention. More shops are paying attention, even more than they were then, because now all the speculation. Even they're always late to the party, so speculation is done. Now they're trying to really up the prices on these books any chance they get. You know what I mean? So,
yep.
I mean, it ain't gonna change. You just like I said, you don't spend your money there.
Exactly.
I mean, there's been plenty of shops I've gone to that did that, and I really wanted the books, but I'm like Al said, I'm not paying quadruple the price of a book I know that's not worth it if it's worth that on the secondary market. You know what I mean? Like, come on, you gotta leave meat on the bone.
Then we had that episode where we was talking about. Remember, they were putting during the pandemic. They putting those signs saying, we was.
I showed you one at the shop I went to. Remember, I posted it and sent you guys a picture to let you see it. I mean, I experienced that firsthand. So, I mean, yeah,
everybody was experiencing that at that time.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
It's a legend.
Why you had to pause it like that, though?
Ain't no sound.
Yeah.
Because you can read TC's emotions while he was talking then.
TC was getting ready to let him have it.
Right, exactly.
Our system came in with Dragon Ball, and they showed you how to make a fight game. It was pretty much like, hey, Capcom, this is what you used to do. We're just going to take apart it, and we're going to improve on it. Good times, though.
I do not miss Google Plus at all.
No. It didn't have any other horrible. You know what? It might have looked like a better game, but when you have side by side Dragon Ball and Marvel vs. Capcom, it makes it really look ugly. That's the ugly chick in the room standing to the hot chick in the room. To be honest, man, I really don't want Capcom to fail because I was reading an article earlier, and they own so many properties that they didn't use. Marvel vs. Capcom. Yeah, I mean, they could have used those different properties. Like, they have the Onimusha properties. They have the Lost Planet, Resident Evil. Power Stone. I mean, yeah. I mean, you can just go on.
It's all still true today.
So they could have in these games, but they just decided, you know what, man, this is gonna go with the old faithful, what we've been putting in these games for the last 10 years. You know, we're just gonna keep rolling with that. We're not gonna change up anything except add 5 new characters, and then we have these really, really bad looking that people are complaining about. Everybody's complaining about it. It doesn't look good. These characters look just horrible. They look like trash, like garbage. But after a while, I mean, you can only fail so much on fighting games until you change your mind. Because it went for a while where Capcom was like, you know what? We're going to step away from the fighting game. And we're going to focus on other games like Resident Evil or like when they did Lost Planet or anything.
I got you. I see it.
And I can see that almost happening again with the way Street Fighter 5 came out. That was a flop. The only thing that's making money off of it is DLC. So if they put money towards the DLC on that, they said, you know what, we're not going to put that much into Marvel vs. Capcom. I can understand that because the DLC for Street Fighter 5 is actually making them money off of that game, whereas the initial sale of that game made nothing. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, the initial sale of the game has made nothing. I mean, it was a flop. Let's just go ahead and just call it what it is. It's a flop game. And like, man, it's gonna be by the time Christmas time hit or Black Friday next month. God, you better pick up that game for $19.99.
$15.99. I remember this, man.
The sales are gonna go. The only people that are buying that game, you're gonna have your Marvel faithful diehards, and even they're mad because they didn't include the X-Men in it. And you're gonna have the guys who do pro fighting game tournaments and stuff like that. Those are gonna be the people that buy the game. So, I mean, that's really all I had to say about it, man. I hope they'll do like an apology thing. You know, maybe play some DLC.
That's actually too much right now.
Well, I will say this.
Put some extra I got it. If you come over to my house tomorrow, I got to bring shit out in the garage. I get it.
Well, I will say this, and I'm going to let X speak on it. I will say this, and let me just tell our audience that this is not per se a Capcom bashing situation where we hate Capcom. Most of the titles that TC just mentioned, I still have in my collection. I own every Onimusha game, every one. I bought Street Fighter 3. I bought Street Fighter 3 Third Strike. I bought Street Fighter 5 thinking that Street Fighter 5 was going to be redeemed after it was released. I feel like we as consumers have a right to complain about things that aren't right. We know what Capcom is capable of. We've seen it. The game that Matt was talking about where the DLC was on the disc, that was Street Fighter Cross Tekken. That's one thing to have DLC. Another thing to have the DLC already burnt to the disc, and then you paying Capcom $24 to unlock what's already on the disc. You know, that's highway robbery. And I understand the game with DLC because, you know, they're killing it with Street Fighter 5, and that's how they're making a lot of their money off of Street Fighter 5. But that token, if the game is trash, the game is trash. And MC, I don't care what you say, the game is trash. X.
Yeah. We told y'all. I can tell you right now, I think I've seen out of the almost 200 friends I have on PlayStation Network, maybe 4 are playing Marvel's Capcom. And those, I would say, 3 of the 4 buy it every single time.
What were you, like 16 here, X? Dude, you're looking so different.
It's because I had hell.
You look like you're 16 here.
X look like a retired pimp.
Man. Dusty, you're nice and dark there. Where was that gray?
Oh, it was there.
About 2 months after you make this announcement about the game, you do an interview. And I don't know the guy's name, so I'm going to just call him Mr. Capcom. So Mr. Capcom does
Capcom
interview like 2 or 3 months after the game is announced. And you tell me, you say, Malcolm, you're not going to remember who the X-Men are, so we're not going to put them together. Now, I am 36 years old. The average age on this family is 30 years old.
So if he was 36, I was 35.
Yeah.
Right.
You're going to tell us, we play every Marvel game known to man. We play every Street Fighter known to man, all the way down to the original. We play every side-scrolling beat-em-up game known to man. And you know,
yeah, it's different back then, man.
Exactly. Messed up.
See that, X? You see that comment, X?
You're not going to put them together. Capcom beat man.
Oh well, I don't. You got to watch a bunch of episodes. Every year in August, I cut my goatee and grow it back.
It won't work before 40 hours. So they said, I'm doing 35 to 34, and I'm going home. So this was medical leave. And so this is why you get a half-ass product. It's to the point. It's to the point, man. Where I would let them just do this. If you want the extra game, $75, be done. And just be through it. Instead of it's reaching, because I know what's gonna happen. They're trying this, and mark my words on this. The Capitals are there. They're there. They're there. They're waiting. And they're waiting to get a fever pitch. They're waiting for cable to show up. They're waiting for to get the numbers on Gifted, see how they work. They're waiting on the Heat to start. So, and then we'll release it. We'll put out a Magneto. Now joining new fighter, joins the fray. Magneto. When you'll see another trailer, they'll come out and it'll be Psylocke. And then they'll sell you X-23. And they'll say Wolverine has joined the fray. And then they'll just go down the line. Storm, Cyclops, Jubilee. The best X that they can put in the game. Everybody. They'll just find people and put them in the game. They'll make up new characters. They'll get Hudson. They'll put him in there. They'll start putting everybody they can find. Because you know what? It's dollar. That's all Capcom sees. They see dollars. And they tell these lies.
He meant that when he said lies.
Yeah.
100% true.
Snake in the grass. You should be ashamed of yourself for putting out this kind of product. I mean,
man, I think we had a conversation about that. I remember that conversation we had, me, you, and TC that night.
You're driving the ring.
Yeah.
You should be ashamed of yourself. I mean, absolutely ashamed of yourself. Putting out this product. It's the first time ever.
That's Capcom right now.
We've seen some bad DLC, man. You know, we were victims of the old Battlefield. Battlefield, man. We were victims of that, man. Ended up paying almost $200 for a game.
You ain't lying. Remember them times.
Yeah, so do I.
How you pay, just like Alex wrote about 6 shows ago with Street Fighter 5. By the time you pay all the DLC, you put in really about $300 for one game.
Yep.
One game. That's absurd. So you're telling me, Capcom, if you're charging that much for DLC in a game, that you're under budget, man? And on top of that, you're going to double down and say, y'all are not going to remember who the X-Men are? And we've got Logan just came out early this year? Early this year? And you're going to tell me we don't remember who the X-Men are? At some point, man, just say, you know what, everybody, we dropped the ball. We really made a mistake on this. This is basically a scaled down version of a game you're just trying to test out, just make sure buttons work and make sure the move, we're going to release the real game for the beginning of next year to run coincide with Dragon Ball Z because we want to compete. Now, just tell me that instead of just telling me that the game is out now and this is the product that you have. And that's my final piece on it, man. Good riddance to bad rubbish.
Y'all let Matt close, man.
Oh man.
Good riddance to
Love
bad
it,
rubbish.
Matt.
Only Matt will say rubbish.
That's when you know he mad.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I remember those with TC saying about next week that game gonna be like $15.
And you know what? You remember, man, when you saw me play? Because I actually went and bought it because it was cheap as hell on home. I went and got it. And Matt said, "Look at this." Because Matt told me, "Say, I see you over there playing Marvel Infinite." I said, "Yeah, I bought it. It was cheap, so that's why I got it. But I haven't played it since."
Yep.
Bless your heart and your wallet.
Yeah.
Here we go. Here go one. Al, I'm gonna pull it up. Brother Al. I think this is what you this one you talk about right here. That's it right now.
Yeah.
Hong Kong Fooey.
Number one super guy. Yes,
Yo, okay. Falcon and Dino Mutt.
What happened to that?
No.
Hanna-Barbera. And it had DuckTales, man. Okay. Transformers, Ninja Turtles, and of course, them one with X-Men.
Well, I'm gonna go with mine.
This was the top 10 cartoons, right?
Yeah. Honorable mentions here, man. Hope y'all know this cartoon. Pole Position.
Yes, sir. Pole Position.
Sorry, Jace. You look like you're 12.
Mask.
Yeah.
Visionaries.
So young.
Speed Racers. And Speed Racer, and of course, the Mario Brothers, man, they used to rap.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah. And number 10, everybody knows I'm technically the anti-Power Ranger, so I've got Superhuman Samurai as one of my favorites. I remember watching that. You remember that, man? You remember that? Superhuman Samurai?
I say Ultraman. I get from Ultraman, dog. I know that song by heart, for real.
Ocean Man.
I think I'm joking.
Ultraman.
There you go. That's the song. Hey, man.
No, what happened?
That might have been real time.
Matt done muted me, man.
Something. But my body
I'm sorry, y'all.
I have to say
Right.
Sure, you're right. Oh, wow, yeah. You're talking about with bulletproof? That yes. Oh, no. Yes. Okay.
Number 8, Captain N. Number 7, Silverhawks. Number 6 is the two-way tie between Batman, the animated series, and Spider-Man, the animated series.
Yeah.
Which y'all? A couple of y'all said Spider-Man. Which Spider-Man we talking about?
I'm talking about the original one.
No. The 60s one, the one from 60.
No, we talking about that?
No, I'm talking about the one that used to come on
Before it, right?
in the 90s.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
I only like that one, man. I like the Spectacular Spider-Man.
The one that had Venom start off on it.
So we talking 60s.
I ain't talking about Super Friends and all that. No, the 60s Spider-Man was dope.
You talking about Spider-Man?
We got number 5 is G.I. Joe. Number 4 is the Masters of the Universe He-Man. Number 3 is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
We knew that was gonna be your top 3.
Number 2 is Voltron. And Voltron.
Which one?
Lines of vehicle.
About no damn Night Rider 2000 shit. Talking about the real Voltron. Not no call. Go ahead, Al.
Fun fact, you know Voltron, the one that you talking about, Defender of Earth. Y'all know who that was the that did the intro, right? That was Peter Cullen, the voice of Optimus Prime.
Optimus Prime, yeah.
Yo,
Cullen getting them chicks back in the day, man.
Still is the Earth. You sure is.
Number 1 on that note is Transformers Season 1.
I like that. Went after the movie.
You talking about Season 3?
Yeah, I like that.
How you do that? How you do that?
The Transformers will return at the bees and this.
It is.
Man, I was part of the show. Now return to the Transformers. Y'all cannot tell me when that part came and they showed started. The Transformers return. Y'all can tell me y'all want to wait for the Transformers to come back on, so you got to go to the bathroom and stuff real quick, sandwich real quick, and then when you heard him come back, he said, "Now return to the Transformers."
Oh, you encapsulate, you be that Christmas like that, but you know that.
Jose, man, you talk good.
Oh yeah.
Right there with that, what catalog was it? JC Penney. The JC Penney catalog.
JC Penney catalog, man. That's classic, man. That's another classic.
Man.
I return to the Transformers. That shit was brilliant, man. That shit was brilliant. That's crazy how you look back, you're like, yeah, it's 5 years ago.
Yep.
That was 5 years ago.
Yeah.
5 years ago,
Yeah, that
bro.
was 5 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
5 years ago. All right, here we go. Let me get this one lined up here.
The Hangouts could be hectic, man, with that.
Yeah, no kidding. That thing sucks.
Did you see how long it stayed on Larry? I'm like, shit, I don't want the camera staying on me that long.
Yeah.
Well, that was because
Oh, here
every
we
time
go.
somebody said something, it automatically went to them.
This when Rico was pulling out the
Yeah.
Frederick Douglass scroll.
Yeah, this-
Man, yeah.
I thought we were doing flashbacks, right? Way back in the day.
Man, this is a flashback.
Rico over here
Man,
stunting
that's
on
so beautiful. Man, he was.
Yeah, Dennis found the goal. I don't care what nobody said.
Man.
Man, he looks so young.
Come and hold on, age your ass. We age your asses.
So this is the show 2 more, but I want to show y'all some of my favorite things.
Education here, guys.
Man, look at that.
Yes, sir.
These things are. Now, the last woman show, I still can't believe I have these in my collection. This was actually hand painted. This is one of the production. It's a painted cell.
Look at this.
Like those,
Look at that.
it's kind of like that animation comic cell.
Yeah.
A painted cell by the GOAT himself. Dennis Coleman.
Very cool.
Like acetate.
Yep. Well, watch this and this is even crazy. I should be having gloves with this piece, but I'm trying to be very
Monty would have a stroke, boy.
I know, right? Monty was watching the TV.
What I'm about to show y'all is the original. Now, this is not the pimp on it, but this is the original production piece they used to print the color.
Oh, that is awesome, bro.
That is pretty dope, ain't it?
Yeah.
It is.
That is good. That is.
That's pretty impressive, bro.
That is.
That dude got a hell of a collection.
Yeah, I normally have one, but I'm very careful. That's why you see me. I have like I have these in like a really tough.
I got a pound for you right here. I got a pound for you right here, Rico. Right here.
But I'm really big on like I show some of my others just doing This is my one of my favorite. This is actual original Principal and Eve. Night Thrasher is one of my favorite.
I call it Night Thrasher.
And I love this panel, man.
Yeah.
Forget about Night Thrasher with black, man. Forget about that.
Yeah, don't you know?
Yeah, Night Thrasher is my favorite character.
That is awesome right there.
World.
You see, I have not dived into original art because it is pricey, especially when certain artists do this stuff.
Yeah.
But this is amazing.
Rico.
This is my Greg Land pieces from the Mighty Baby, one of my favorite runs. And it kind of showed kind of that retro feel with Blade, and Blue Marvel, and Cage. It's crazy.
Rico, I find out who got the Matt Baker, Rico.
Which Matt Baker? Oh!
I talked to the person. Actually, talked to the person. They got it today.
Oh, hell no.
Whoa.
Hey, man. Look at this sideburn.
Yeah. I like the OG Blade that he brought in that series.
You smell the blade is cooking.
Yeah, man. The OG Blade look. And let's see what else. This is something to bring our original artwork for the Star Wars fans. These are original pencils from the Mace Windu comic. These are actual original pencils.
Nice.
Man, you kind of see it.
That's nice, man.
I figure while I got some of my, since I'm showing the static, and here are a few more production pieces of static right here. These are some of the production pieces here. Right here.
I mean, it's still crazy to look at this stuff, Rico.
It is, man.
I was not on the floor, man. I was speechless. And very few times I was speechless, but I was speechless. Just like, man. You know.
So when you look, static will always be great with a jacket. Yeah. So when you first got like these original arts, that's what started collecting more original art from the production pages and the artists.
So the crazy thing, man, is I got into original art just from collecting comics, and it's a friend of mine, a guy named Otis, man, who's like this crazy. He's in the Black Comic Lords, Black Comic Lords. Shout out to Black Comic Lords. He's in the Black Comic Lords group, and he's an amazing artist, and he's just like heavy in original art. And so the cool thing about when you're in some of these groups, man, you kind of operate like a collective, man. You kind of feed off each other. So there was some other guys, man, that was also getting into original art. A guy named Darren Flood, some dudes I was just chopping up with. And I wanted to learn more about original art. So when I started learning, man, and I started saying, you know, when I'm collecting certain books, I would love to find the original art for it. But it actually started because I was always collecting original art from comic strips. I'm a big Maury Turner collector. You know, Maury Turner was the first Black comic strip artist to be nationally syndicated with WePass. So as a matter of fact,
I heard this brother probably got the largest WePals original art collection on the planet. I think I can confirm that.
I gotta check my sources.
Legend has it.
Legend has it. Legend has it.
More. Okay.
That's the one that had the first Ahsoka Khan, that same book that had Ahsoka Khan in the right. So these are original pieces.
That's crazy. That's still crazy seeing all that.
Yeah.
I just bought 21 additional pieces from this guy.
Which is my favorite artist. I probably have about 100 pieces. And these are all original. These are original.
You got 101 pieces.
So Rico, you showing that in your hall tonight?
Oh yeah, man.
Actually, I got some. Yeah, I got some I can show tonight. Yeah.
Look at that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Y'all just be patient. We got some other stuff to show in the hall too.
You plug.
All right, let me get this one lined up.
Oh, the Chris rant.
When you watch this episode,
oh shit! Right on.
Oh man.
Good Lord.
Now we go ahead and put that out there. I tell people this all the time. When it comes to comic books, don't come at me unless you're ready.
This is the Sunday right here.
Don't come at me unless you ready.
You got common knowledge. Smartphones make everybody a genius. So don't come at me unless you're ready.
Look what Apollo said. Yeah.
And the reality is that comic book collecting in 2023, when you take away all the FOMO and the BS and the media, it really boils down to comic book collecting in 2023 is whatever it is that you like.
Yep.
And ultimately, that is what comic book collecting is. No matter how you look at it. Whether you started in the 80s, the 70s, the 90s, the aughts, as they call it, 2000s, whatever. Comic book collecting has always been whatever it is that you like. If you got into comic book collecting in order to flip money, that's cool. Because that's what you like. You like money. There ain't nothing wrong with that. But for the rest of us that ain't in it for the dollar bill.
Say it, Lonzo.
Preach it, Chris.
Is this?
Hey, y'all, hold on here. TC, come on that camera, man. TC said he about to fall out. TC, we just want to say, brother, thank you. I know you're tired, man, from working, moving and working all day, man. Look, brother, we want to say thank you, man, for coming up, brother. It's so good to see you, man.
Yeah, man.
Hey, man.
My boy,
I appreciate the anniversary show.
My boy sipping on some warm milk over there.
And I'm hoping for another 7 more years, man.
Yeah, man. When you get the new lab set up, you get your podcasting thing set up, man. Get your mic set up, man, and we get you back, man. We got to bring you back, man.
Definitely, for sure.
All right, brother. Go get you some rest, man.
All right, fellas.
All right, my dude.
Have a good night, man.
Later.
All right, here we go.
The Free Comic Book Day Marvel Voices #1 issue. And I say comic book.
Look at Matt.
Yes, because comic book day comic has one new story. All the rest of the stories in it, even the introduction in it, were reprints from 2022. It's nothing new. That's my point. Just in case any of those might have missed it.
What was your point?
Nothing new. Nothing new. Every comic book that comes out to you that you think is the hit, new, whatever comic book, son, let me get you to understand that. The new Wolverine, the new X-Men, the new Captain America, whatever the title may be, whether it's the new Superman, the new Batman, whatever, it's not new. They're not going to tell you a story if you ain't read yet or that you haven't heard from someone.
Recycled.
It is recycled. So stop looking at comic books as a way to put your kids through college and start looking at comic books as a way to find something that you actually enjoy. Because that's what it boils down to. Comic books in 2023 is nothing more than you finding what you actually like, what you enjoy, what you want to read, what you want to spend your money on. It ain't about how much money you can get on the far end of it 20 years from now. They ain't Beanie Babies. What do you like reading? What do you like looking at? What 2023 has become. It is the medium by which we find ourselves. Because you can look at everybody on this panel, and every one of them will tell you that at some point in time, walking into a comic book store and buying a comic book, no matter whether it was Transformers #1, X-Men '98, Superman #36, Archie #7, you found a comic.
That's a wide range of comics.
Man,
This is truth. Period. Hey, Biggie Shaq.
What's up, Shaq Daddy?
Has always been from 2023 to going back in time to 1920, whatever. That's what comic book has been always about. And that's what it should stay about. If you buy comic books to flip, cool. That's good for you.
But if you're buying comic books to flip based off of what someone else has told you is the current comic book to make money off of, then you aren't doing it for the love. You're doing it for the money, hoping that you're going to get better. But you know what, though? People misunderstand tons of times that social media is always the A sides. People posting you that they've got Hulk 181, X-Men, X-Force 98, the first appearance of Deadpool, or any other #1 comic book that people would love to have. It's nothing more than the A side, well, aside from that, but it is nothing more than the A sides, which is what social media always is. It's always the A sides of life. But you know what you don't see? You know what you don't see what they post? The B sides. They don't post it. They went to the Book Nook or a comic store and spent hours pouring through back issues and boxes looking for a comic, and
I was so much impatient just
that it was gonna be something, and it turned out to be nothing. You don't see those posts.
X-Men
You
130.
don't see the stories of X number of dollars buying a comic book that turned out to not be worth what I spent for it. You don't see those stories. You see the stories of people telling you, I bought X-Men 98 and it only cost me X number of dollars. You see the successes, but you gotta understand that comic book collecting is not about the success. It's about the longevity. It's about what you get at the end, because comic book collecting, much like life, is not about the journey. It's not about the end. It's about the journey.
Rico went to go get their collection plate.
Process.
Right.
I love the truth. Yeah, Chris. I love the truth in this, Chris. You're just speaking your mind, buddy. I love it.
The Titan Comics in Tucker, Georgia. It was a Transformers gatefold cover comic. I still have it. It's on the wall in my living room. I had to rebuy it because as a kid, I lost it. Because as a kid, we didn't know that. We bought comic books because we loved reading them. We didn't buy comic books because we were hoping to make money off of them.
John, thank you for being here, buddy.
Y'all see how far Rico aged from that? Y'all see that? I told y'all, boy, Comic Hall be aging them, boy.
The adventures, the story, and the art took our minds somewhere from where we were to someplace we wish we could be. And that is what comic book collecting has always been about. It doesn't matter about what year, whether it's 2023, 2099.
It's like listening to Steve Harvey morning show, his little final benediction or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, not Steve Harvey, man.
I ain't got the suits for
it. The current you should love. And it's not about what we feel, what Al and Matt and Rico and Sean look at when they go into a comic book store. It's a matter of feeling I'm home. These are my people. This is my space. This is where I belong. We do this show out of love because we love comic books.
Yeah, there it is. There it is, Chris, right there.
Yep.
Gotta love it, buddy. Love it.
7 years strong.
That we read about. Each individual story that we break down and understand. We see that. We understand that. We love that. And it doesn't matter whether it's a white character, a black character.
That's right. True. 100%. Gotta love it.
What comic book collecting should always be about. It's not about money. It's not about having a better collection than the next guy. It is all about what the emotion when you pick up.
There you go.
Like I'm not gonna love to own Action Comics #1, but you know what though? I own 2 reprints, and I am just as happy with them.
Yeah,
just as happy, y'all.
I love the character of Superman. Would I love to own an original graded copy? Sure. But until I do, those copies ground me to the character that opened the doorway.
Excellent, Chris.
Powerhouse preaching here, boy.
Excellent, Chris.
To this day, my mama is mad that I didn't become a preacher.
100%
Y'all
agree. No idea, buddy.
My mom
I remember
still think I
this.
should have been a preacher.
That is that will,
Hey, Chris,
no matter
a couple weeks ago, we said your daddy looked like Priest from Superfly, so
Chris over here preaching for first Corinthians 1 chapter 15.
Over there?
Yeah.
Someone who gets it.
Colossians.
Someone who gets it.
no matter how
All you guys get it.
life beats you down, no matter how
bad it beat you down.
Nothing like being the son of a pimp and the daughter of a church missionary. You learn some things.
Wow. That's a hell of a combination, boy.
That is not
Xavier.
There is hope because tomorrow will be a better day.
I'm telling you, all we need is Steve Harvey little music playing in the background.
That was one of the classic.
There he is. Jeez, buddy.
That was classic. All right, Sean, let's get this.
Oh, Lord.
Awesome.
All right, Jay, here we go, Sean.
Oh man,
Jace came in just in time.
Just in time. I remember this one.
Coming from me to Savannah, Georgia.
Hey, man. Hey, hold up. Why look like I just came from a bank heist right before we did this?
Great dead president, boy.
All right, Jazz Club.
Hey, Al, we know what you gonna be wearing when you smash that Dazzler book, huh?
Exactly.
That's it. There we go. Yeah.
With some isotoners on.
So it's not like those artists or those movies can't be attained. I'm trying to get out.
Suge Rainey.
Yeah, they noticed it, but it's throwing up under them.
Al, like you just got through. He like you just got through painting and doing some spoken word. Everybody shut their fingers down.
Talk up page pot Pete dead first.
Dropped it in the mail and shot up.
I want Donnie to just like, all I want him to do is just do one interview, and he sits down, and he's just like slapstick, and then he just gets up and walks out, and just watch what happens. That's all I want, just to see what will happen.
You know what's gonna happen.
He don't say nothing else.
And ain't gonna be enough slapstick out there to be found. Everybody gonna be slapstick.
Mark will pull out slapstick omnibus with all
Right. Oh God.
Hey, you'll do a slapstick year one.
Yeah.
All right, now this is what y'all heard in the background.
Covers in one.
This is what y'all heard in the background. Yeah, here you go. You ready?
Oh man.
early stages.
Love it.
Evening. It is not time to make
Man got the old NWA championship.
the real world.
Corporate ministry out.
This right here, that last segment, there ain't no excuse, bro.
Yeah. They can bring two y'all instead of momentum.
You think not even that, man?
As seen in Ant-Man.
Yeah, for Harry. But there is no really, honestly. I mean, they filming most of the Marvel, the Disney Plus shows.
Hey, there you go, G-Man. You saw that comment? You pay top dollar.
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah, hell yeah, I would. I would. You know I will.
Right down at the Pinewood Studios, up there, down the street from Dave Comic Book Store. That's Woodward Street.
Remember this.
They can get freaking Tyler Perry to come in there as Medea, man.
Man, but yeah, you're right. They absolutely could. And then you have all the Black Panther fans dressed in. Yeah, both Asian. That's you.
I live in Buckhead.
Saturday night, round table main event. CGC on yesterday. So I see you got a couple of people just joined. They joined just in time. Steve White, you gonna get your rank just a second. CGC joined the video game business. Now there's a couple of things I want to address on this. I want to roll out the floor.
Oh man, I remember that.
First off, and I'm starting to figure out how I want to tie this in, but I'm just gonna throw it out there too. All this talk about video games. Where the fuck are the video games in the last 2 or 3 years outside of video games? And I'm talking across all platforms. All right? So we'll deal with that on another day. But matter of fact, that's the next show. Where the fuck are the games at?
So true.
Fuck my games at.
Oh, we want to get in the video game business. Well, fuck, you can't even grade books. We got
Oh my lord.
freaking February. Freaking February. We are almost at the halfway point of the year.
Oh, we already there.
Right, we already passed it. You see more and more folks saying, you know what? I'm packing my books up and I'm taking them to CGCS, and I'm one of them. I am tired
I heard my boy CGCS.
Yep.
2 years later, book comes back, and then it's a half-ass grade. And then I've seen folks with crack slab. I've seen folks with books hanging all over the place in the damn thing. Blackstone, brownstone, grapevine. They're supposed to buy all out. Are they gonna get this sorted out? Are they gonna fix the? Are they gonna fix this? Are y'all gonna get to the top of this as quickly as possible? Is the money y'all getting from these video games gonna hire more folks on your
You're
staff?
on fire, Matt.
Man, he was.
Set a nerve. I feel it, though. I feel it.
Great video game. Nobody.
Look at the Remo up there. Blood up there.
I don't get a damn about the memories of video games getting great. Who asked for this? We didn't ask for this. Comic grading collectibles. We asked about comic books. It makes absolutely no damn sense. You can't even get the shit you need that you have been known to do get corrected before you decide to do something else. And besides, there are 2 or 3 other grading companies, video game grading companies that's been around longer than you.
I love it, man. You're fucking on fire, dude.
You're like, shit. We finna jump. We got to spend this money.
He's lit.
Man. Matt was on fire.
It's absurd. Hey, fuck Jeff was spot on.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like Kroger telling me we get out the grocery business, we're going to start selling used tires. That's the shit I looked at the way in town. Burgers were horrible. Bro!
Al's dying. Al's dying.
Oh man, not used tires.
Shoots Atlanta.
Yo, fire. I'm fired.
Be like, I'm sorry I ain't made your comic books, but you can have this 9.8 of the board game Sorry as a
Y'all mark this, y'all book it. Before the end of next year, CGC will be grading VHS Watch it up there.
He called it.
Oh, wow.
He called it.
Hey, you called it. You called it.
Called it all the way.
You called it.
Negro
man.
Damas.
Negro Damas.
Called it for real, for
Negro
real.
Damas in the building.
They grade everything but motherfucking comics.
All the black corporations return
They grade everything. Y'all, they grade everything but motherfucking comics. This is absolutely asinine.
This is
It's the most ass backwards thing I have seen in a very long time. It is absolutely ridiculous. That you got
Glory.
with CGC video. I was taking it back. I was really taking it back. Like, wait a minute. Oh, and I'll tell you, I was trying to figure out what we want to talk about this week. But then when I saw that, I was like, you know what? This is it. This is it. Because this is the stupidest shit that I've seen in a while. And just last week, we were asking the question, what was Blackstone? This Black
Yeah, I don't think they know enough to do anything. They don't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's correct.
Did y'all see that? If Al, can you find the press announcement for me out? There's a spot, and I want y'all to see the stupidity that they said. Do you know anybody that grades video games? If you damn it, if we rolling like that, then I need to know who the fuck grade my comic book. Who do y'all get to grade my comic book then? If that's the route y'all going with that, then I really need to see who grades my comic book. Y'all got Biscuit Bill.
Go Biscuit Bill.
Y'all got that shine grade my comic book.
Hey, you know, Uncle Ben and Aunt Jemima lost their jobs a couple years ago.
What's the name of that new Aunt Jemima? Not name Aunt Jemima no more.
Aunt Jemima and Piss Pot Pete.
He said, Piss Pot Pete. Piss Pot Pete. Piss Pot.
Look, man, I can understand you want to grade. I can understand you want to grade. I understand you want to grade, you know, posters. You want to grade programs. I understand. I want y'all now. I can work with you. You tell me all of a sudden you want to do video games, and y'all have a backlog of damn near almost a year, and then you tell me we doing video games.
Backlog of thousands of comics.
Thousands of comics that they talk about. They're just getting back to. They are just getting back to getting back to business. If I can find that press release, I'll show it to y'all. Because I was blown up when I saw that. Asking, do you know anybody that grades? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'm sorry, y'all. That thing did not sit well with me at all. It did not sit well with me at all.
At all.
I mean,
not at all.
Absolutely asinine. And I've seen one or two other folks in the comic community.
Yeah. Yeah,
I don't even talk about that shit for y'all.
He got an open call.
What is this shit?
I'm too sure.
Live on the show. What is this shit?
Oh my God.
I mean,
they must have told the people that bought their company, oh yeah, we grade video games. Hey, do anybody else want to grade video games?
You know how to grade video games? Does your cousin Pookie?
I'm gonna be right back.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, Aunt Jemima and Uncle Ben with Piss Pot Pete and Biscuit Paul are grading all y'all stuff.
How about they got an entry on Indeed.com
Yeah, I heard.
That's really something kind of.
For real. Like, I'm gonna send a link to Matt. Hold on.
I forgot about that part. Yeah.
On the job training,
man. One of us should have applied.
I know, right? We saw all those.
In less than a year, CGC cards went from a 30-day turnaround. If who that in the chat, who that can verify this? Because I've seen this. They went from a 30-day turnaround on both to 194 days while doubling the price.
That's right.
Now, if you don't think they're gonna do the same thing with comic books, you are sadly mistaken.
Hey, what do they do?
They have one price hike.
Took the price
I
up.
guarantee you.
Yep, exactly.
Backlog it again, and it's gonna go up to 42. Was it 38 now? I think it's 38 or something along those lines. So
I
we're
just
gonna
keep
get
my
42.
comments.
The 42.
Hey man, I just sent you the link to the Indeed. They actually have a week up.
Shit. They should hit to the cake.
It's comic grader.
Oh, okay. Oh, I missed that one.
Yeah, right there.
Yes.
Video game grader, high quality, highly competitive salary.
So far.
Down the floor.
Sean,
you go for video games?
Hey, I remember. I think Jace asked a question like, "How are you grading these games?" Like, if I send a sealed game,
this a game.
Is that a 10.0?
It's 10.0 and 9.9.
This right here is one of the most monumental moments on the channel.
Oh man.
This right here, man, I'll never forget this day. I set my alarm to make sure I didn't miss this because I've only seen it one time in my life. And we going
Remo's only horror video.
yeah, that's it. Look how it came on, man.
He was on point. He was ready.
He gave us the Star Wars crawl.
Very slow.
Man.
Oh.
We cut the music off on this one.
The time has come after what? Months and months of waiting.
Remo, awesome.
Wow, you put this together, right?
Woo!
Remo's willingness, strength, and courage to film this video. Hey, if we did this type of intro for a Remo home, then if we get Rico to do a home video, it's got to be bigger than this.
Yeah.
It's bigger than it.
Such a monumental moment.
I know.
Oh, that was it, man. That was so cool.
Man.
That introduction was epic.
Yeah, it was.
And to start off with a doggone Star Wars.
When Remo joined the panel, man, we had been asking him for the longest. Like, man, when you gonna drop a haul video? Man, I'm gonna drop a haul video, man. I'm gonna drop a haul video. So when he finally got to where he was gonna drop one, I said, you know what? I'm gonna fix this Negro. I said, man, I'm gonna go ahead and put it out there like it's a touch tone picture presentation. Because we had been waiting, man, for about a year and a half, man, for a haul video. When he finally did, I said, okay, I'm gonna hook you up, bro. I'm gonna hook you up.
Yeah, man, that was some good stuff, man. Yeah, it's been fun, man. It's 7 years just shot by, man. You know, you join the show, man. You know, we all go over there to your spot, man, from time to time, man. And it's been such a blast meeting everybody in the community, meeting new friends. You know, it's Steve and Al and Hialeah and you know, it's just been fun, man. Just have had a blast, man, and you know,
We are not
yeah,
done.
man. Nah, we not.
Not even close.
No. And next week's show is gonna be a doozy. Next week's show is gonna be a doozy.
And just think, you know, you guys are coming down in October for that short bit. We're gonna make it worthwhile. But you know, it's gonna be huge when I link up with Rico. You know, since we in Florida, man, that day's gonna happen.
That's it right there.
I have to tell you, I'm not gonna be on this week's show.
Oh man,
it's 41.
That's right. It's your birthday next week.
Best part about this, Matt, and this is one thing you guys have gotten right. You've always gotten right the truth and what it is about being a collector. You've always have got that right every single time. Appreciate that, man.
No, bro, come on, man, Remo, you tripping?
Remo, that was awesome, buddy. Oh my god, that was awesome.
All I gotta say is the next 7 years, I need a video rant.
Next week's show we might get one next week. We might get one out you next week. I'll reveal the topic towards the end of the show. Go ahead, Al.
I just want to say, man, to everybody that's in the chat and everybody that's on the panel, man, we've it's crazy, man, that you know we've been doing this for 7 years, and it's funny, man, that it started with Matt just saying, hey, man, I want to do a live stream, and I'm like, okay, cool, and I think around that time, maybe all of us, some of us had got back into comic books and stuff, man, and it's crazy because you know of all the OGs that was there, because you know it was of course TC and Vince and Weldon, you know, me and Matt and X, you know, we actually did the very first episode and stuff, and we still doing it, you know, and there comes a time, man, when you look at, you know, life in general, man. I mean, our channel's not monetized. We don't even have 1,000 subscribers, but we still doing it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you got to have a passion for what you do. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, a lot of people, especially in the creative that, you know, as far as, you know, YouTube creation and, you know, content creation, you know, everybody's trying to be this, that, and the other stuff. And there's nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, you got people out there creating content, and the content ain't worth a quarter. So I want us collectively to be able to come together and keep doing stuff. You know, Sean, he been riding out with us ever since the beginning. Didn't know who this dude was, man, when he started coming in the chat, man, when we were doing the hangout stuff, man. Sean would post stuff. And Sean was a huge supporter back in the day, man. You know,
I just want to say this, man, like outside of maybe 2 other channels, when I see a panel of brothers talking comics, you know damn well I got to support, because the rarity of it, right? You know, and that's why, you know, when I saw you guys, because I think it was on a Thursday. Y'all used to do Thursday shows.
Wednesday and Thursday.
Thursdays.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So when I saw you guys, I was like, oh shit, you know. And I was watching the live stream at that time, and I saw y'all show up on the recommendation feed. I'm like, wow, you know, bunch of brothers talking comics. This is something I'm down with, you know. So I subbed to y'all, and then I started supporting y'all. And I remember I was saying, hey, join Instagram. You know, I'll definitely promote you guys there, and y'all join Instagram.
Yeah.
Sure did.
Yeah, we appreciate that, man.
Here's one thing about us too, just to piggyback off of it. It's plenty of brothers out there doing it, but it's not a lot of brothers that are as authentic as we are.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
very true.
We're not here to push anything except for truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, all of us collect as a unit, but we all collect for different things, different reasons, but we still come together and give you unbiased opinions on things. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all see our growth as not only YouTubers, but as collectors and as men, you know what I'm saying, as brothers. And it's rare that you see stuff like that, especially nowadays when everybody wants me instead of us.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So that's one thing that I really love and enjoy about doing this with everybody on the panel and interacting with the people in the chats, man. We appreciate it. We do this because of y'all. You know what I mean? We do it to keep the community and the hobby pure in a world of like it's so tainted to where at times all of us have felt the way at times because of all this sport bullshit that's out there where we wanted to get away from the game, but we kept pushing through it because we're like, we're not gonna let some sap suck come out there and screw everybody over. So we thank y'all, we love y'all, we appreciate y'all, man.
And I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna be done real quick. I'm gonna just finish up my point, man. You know, Chris, you know, I met you, of course, through my stint up in McDonough, Georgia, and everything. And you know, you came on the scene, and then, you know, Jace, of course, you are the Temptation that was singing in the background but never made the album cover and stuff. And I don't say that in no negative way, Jace, because you know when you on the show you bring an element to, you know, we appreciate your viewpoint and stuff, man. You know,
you say that album, the first thing that came to my mind is Leon and the Temptations.
Hey man, that's the first thing that came to my mind, man. But I mean, that's how it is, and you know, we can't forget G-Man. You know, G-Man is you like the Reuben Kincaid, if y'all know who the Partridge Family is and stuff. But I mean, you've been real with us, man. And one thing I would say to people that don't know. Let me finish it right quick. G-Man has supported us, man. I probably can't think of anybody else outside of that Rob Galvin down there, the G-Man, that has supported a group of brothers with our podcast and with our channel. And from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I love you, Al. Big time.
We love you, brother. We love you.
You guys are awesome. You guys have always listen. Eric, I got to tell you something. I've learned so much. I've been so educated by watching you on this show. It's been amazing. And I applaud you big time. And all you guys on here, man, you're like a whole extension of my other family. I love you guys big time. It means a lot.
Rico, man.
You guys get it. You guys get it. This is what I always strive on my show. Sorry. This is what I always strive on my... You go ahead.
I can't remember the man above below me, Rico. You know, Rico came in on the Black History Channel, and I don't know if he actually wanted to sign up for the Comic Hall crew, but after that Black History show, you know, you family, bro. So I mean, I hate to sound like Dom from Fast and Furious. But we're all family, bro. And I everybody that's been on this panel, man, ever since the beginning, I consider in some way, shape, form, or fashion family. And like I said, I hope we could keep on going, man. And I hope everybody with their own individual projects, Sean, Chris, Rico, Jace, G-Man, y'all keep flourishing with what y'all doing, man, because it's all about love. You know, it ain't all about no ego. You know, Rico, you got books, man, that the Smithsonian Institute probably wants. You know what I'm saying? But you
only Mr. Glass had them.
Your mentality, though, your mentality,
I've learned so much.
Humbleness, man. I'm telling you, man, when you showed up on that Black History show that we did, bro, you saw about a few weeks ago, I went out and bought Saber. And then you got another book too that I'm gonna show tonight that you AOK'd me, man. I mean, that's the kind of real deal stuff that I'm personally talking about, man. So from the bottom of my heart, man, I appreciate each and every person that's been on this particular show, permanently, temporarily, or what have you, man. I really have a great admiration for all of y'all. No matter if we clashed, you know, that whole Taylor Swift thing earlier today, like, okay, all right, Taylor Swift about to take over the whole show. But that to me, that shows that we could agree to disagree, and we could do it in a way that we could convey each of our opinions without being offensive or anything of that nature, man. And that's the reason why I love doing this, man. I really do. So thank y'all, man. Each one of y'all. I'm gonna put it over to Matt. I've been running my mouth for so long.
That was awesome, Al.
You good,
I
man?
appreciate y'all, bro.
Yeah, you just covered all the ground. I appreciate it, man. You covered all the ground that I want you to cover. Chris, go ahead, brother.
I just want to say my piece about being a part of this show. And I've had a few drinks, so I'm gonna go ahead and say, get your tissues out.
Lord have mercy.
So, like Al said, about 5 years ago, you know, I'm working in McDonough, and Al comes in, and it wasn't even a matter of, like a lot of people look at it now, that it was another black comic book collector. It was just another comic book collector came into the store where I worked and asked me about comic books, not because of what was hot or what was in right now. He asked me about comic books because he actually reads them. This is what he's asking because he wants to know what it is he thinks he feels he should be reading. And we probably had a 30-45 minute conversation between DC, Marvel, Independent, and we just sat down and we talked comic fan to comic fan. And through that conversation, we put together a pull list for him of maybe 10-15 comic books that I made sure that he got at my shop every week when he came in to pick it up, or every month, or whatever the case may be. Unbeknownst to me is that around the same time, you know, it had been 5 years ago now, but around the same time, 7 years ago, it turns out that Outcast United, within a couple of days or a week or so, shares an anniversary with the Comic Hall channel. I'd started with a friend the Outcast United Facebook page, and it wasn't until I talked to Al, and then Al eventually invites me on to be a guest on the Comic Hall panel. And you know, I've never told you this, Al, but it was such a moment for me in life when Al introduced me on my first episode when I guest appeared, and Al was just like, "This dude knows more about comic books than I probably ever will when it comes to certain subjects." And that was such a validation, such a moment for me that in the world of comic books, and when it comes to being a comic book collector, when it comes to your knowledge about comic books, you never really expect them, but when they happen, those moments when someone tells you that and validates that everything that you have spent your life studying and understanding and coming to know means something. It's a moment in your life where there's that, you know, everybody says there's moments in life. There's your moment before then, and then there's your life after that moment. And that was one of those moments for me, for us to be sitting on a YouTube channel live to hundreds of people, for him to tell people that my comic book knowledge was something. It was validated. Mm-hmm. It was such a moment to me. I don't think I've ever told you and Matt how much it meant to me to have you guys acknowledge that something that was so personal to me was real, was important, was something of substance. It meant so much to me. And it wasn't even a matter of, as some people will look at it, as two black men talking to another black man. I saw it as two comic book fans looking at another comic book fan and saying without a shadow of a doubt, what you know and what you love matters.
Yep.
And is important.
Exactly.
And whether the comic book fans who are watching this now realize it, that is a very important thing to hear someone else say to you. It means so much to you to know that you are not the result of a misspent childhood.
Yep.
That what you did was important. What you did amounts to something. Because in this life, we spend so much time hoping that someone will one day tell us that what you have spent thousands of hours on means something. And to some people, that means getting a PhD, having a bachelor's degree, having an associate's degree. But sometimes in life, most times in life, it's just one person looking to another and telling you, just like they did, that what you have done means something. And that's what being on this show has done for me. There were moments when, this is going to get kind of personal for y'all, so I said get tissues. There were moments where the week going to work, dealing with life, beat me down.
Yep.
And the fact that I had this show to look forward to
Mm-hmm.
kept me going.
Man, that's tough.
Knowing that
Same here. God, Chris, you just hit
coming
the right
that
spot.
come Saturday, I'm gonna see Al, I'm gonna see X, I'm gonna
Yes.
see Matt, I'm gonna see Sean, I'm gonna see G-Man, I'm gonna see Jace. That no matter what we may disagree on, like the Taylor Swift thing, it still meant
Taylor Swift's the highlight.
whether
It's gonna be
not,
killing you for a while.
you know, whether we disagreed or not, it meant that fact that someone, as always, whether people understand it, the fact that someone is willing to debate you on a topic means that they care about your opinion on that topic.
Right.
They care enough to fight with you about it, to tell you what they feel about it, to tell you what they think about it. And there were times, man, when it was rough for me going through life at times. You guys don't know, when it was just like I was out of work or looking for work or dealing with BS in life in general, where it was just like no matter what it was, no matter what day of the week it was, I could always look at myself in the morning and know come Saturday, it's going to be all right.
Yes.
Come Saturday, I'm going to sit down with my brothers and we going to talk about this.
We gonna talk about it.
Even though we talking about comic books, talking about these comic books is going to make the rest of life be all right.
How we talking about Superman getting dusted on every cover?
Man!
Yeah. Exactly.
It made it okay. It made me realize that no matter how bad life may have gotten, it's going to get better. It ain't the end of the road. We going to get there. Sunday is a whole new day and the beginning of a new week, and it's going to be all right. And this show, hands down, man, like I can honestly say there were times, like I said, there were times where this show, hands down, were the things that at the end of the week that I was just like, that's what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you
Big
bros
kudos to you
mean so much to me about that. Like Rico, you coming onto the show, I've learned so much more about not just African Americans in comic books,
Yep.
but the African American presence in comic books that I did not understand before. Because for me, growing up in the 80s and 90s, Black representation in comic books was Black Lightning and Milestone Comics. That's what it was for me. You know, Black Lightning was the first representation for me as seeing another Black person in comic books. But then you helped me see that we've been around so much longer in comic books and that we've had so much bigger of an impact in comic books. You know, being on the show and meeting G-Man, that like I still have the backboard note you wrote me, G-Man, from the AOK you sent me. It's framed and hanging up in my house.
Me too. Mine
You know what I'm
framed
saying?
too. Yep.
Thank you,
It
guys.
It was such a moving moment for me. Like I'll tell you straight up, G-Man. Like I was
Mental.
moved to tears when I got your AOK because it was somebody in the comic community recognizing my love for certain comics and willing to just reach out and be like, hey, I know you like this. Enjoy this.
Paying attention to what every individual
Exactly.
panelist liked.
And growing up in
Yeah.
a world where the internet wasn't prevalent, the internet did not
No.
exist. Like kids nowadays don't understand. You can reach out and be like, I love XYZ comic book, and there'll be 100 people to tell you I love that comic book too. But growing up in the 80s and 90s, man, that wasn't a thing. Especially not if you was Black.
Right.
So for you to hear me on the show, G-Man, and then to be like, yo, and reach out to the other guys on the show and ask them what I like and send me a pack of comic books that touched my heart in a way that no other comic book that I've bought for myself did, because it came from someone else in the comic community.
You made me freaking
Reaching out
cry,
and
dude.
saying, I understand how you feel. I understand where you're coming from. I understand
good.
how you think.
I'm glad.
That was such a moment. And this show has given me so many of those moments that nothing will ever replace that. I look forward to so many more of those because in the 5 years I have been on the show, I have had so many moments in comic books that I can honestly say that as a kid were nothing but fantasies that I never thought would ever happen. And I appreciate every moment and memory that you guys have given me. And thank you for all of them.
How you gonna top that?
I want to piggyback with what Chris said about going through hard times during the week, because it'd be stressful as hell with life, dealing with the bullshit at your job, the people. I mean, when X said earlier about he hate people, like that is a true statement, because there are some people out there that you be like, there's a guy on day shift that don't like my guts because I work nights, and night shift is a lot easier than day.
Yep.
And he just hates me, and we don't even talk to each other. I don't even know this motherfucker, but yet my name cannot stop coming out of his mouth. And it's like, man, I just don't understand people with that. I just want to get through this week, get to the weekend. The first thing I have is the show with VV, and we have a blast on Friday talking these movies. And then Saturdays, I'm hanging out with you guys. I'm hanging out with Steve, Jeff, and Brian, and we have fun hitting these comic shops and doing these crawls. It's like the weekends is where I just want to get to. I wish the remote from the movie Click with Adam Sandler existed, so I could just fast forward through Friday and get to Friday. But just being on this panel, and I remember when me and Chris was formally introduced as new panelists. I remember I was like, we're gonna have to get a new name, D-Generation Black. I was like, you on this? But it was such an honor to be included as a part of the panel and a member of the Comic Hall crew. I've been following you guys for years and supporting this channel a lot. And to be a new member of the panel is an honor, and I've had a blast. We've had some great conversations. We've AOK'd each other books, helped each other out. Hey, what's Al looking for? I know me and Steve been going through with the X-Men books for Al. Anything I see with Batman, I'm like, maybe X might have this or not and stuff like that. But I know X has a lot of Batman. But there be times where I'm like, I should miss his X.
But guess what? I don't care if I had 15 issues. If you send it to me, guess what? It ain't never going nowhere.
Yeah,
it's gonna be right there. It's gonna be that'll be the one that gets slabbed over the one that I paid for. You know
exactly.
What I'm saying?
Yeah, and Matt, of course, I helped him anytime Archie's come up. Matt, I'll be ringing Matt's phone. He ain't even wake up yet. He's like, what's this? And like, yo, Matt, we at this place. They got a lot of Archie.
Yep, got that Archie.
Hey, yeah, Matt just like, just get it. I got it. Get it. Just get it.
Yeah.
And G-Man, like that. We should have highlighted that episode, when you guys was going through the AOKs with G-Man, because that was a special episode.
Yeah.
It really was.
Yeah.
And G-Man is like a part-time panelist, but he really feel like a full-time member.
Yeah, exactly.
I swear you guys 100%, 110%, actually.
And it's great. If I'm not mistaken, I want to say Jace made his first appearance on live on the Comic Hall crew, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
My first appearance was on Comic Hall crew.
Yeah, because that was before the Johnson show. You did that.
Before the Johnson show, my first live podcast on the Comic Hall crew. Yeah, and and first time on camera too on the internet.
So we've just grown over these last couple of years, and it's been great. Whether it's with other members of the community coming on, but we always enjoy our presence on this show, and I'm just looking forward to a lot more.
Wow, really?
I wanna.
Wow. Don't even post that. What is that? What is that? That was insulting.
I think he was just joking.
Good, I hope so. I'm like, what the hell is that?
Wasn't he on your show and the panel of the chat?
Yeah, no, he's on my stream. He's on my stream. What the hell?
Yeah.
I just want to say something right quick. Like with Chris, for what you said, hey, brother, we love you. We got you. But one thing, like when you joined on and I realized how much you love Superman, that actually gave me something to look forward to as well, because the core group, we don't rock with Superman. You know what I'm saying? We don't rock with him, but they gave me some banter. You know what I'm saying? We can go back and forth with it, right? Then with your action figures, I got another dude that love action figure like I do. You know what I'm saying? So that resonated well. And like Jace, you down there with the games and the pops. They gave me somebody else. Like I know Al collect pops, but me and Al, we've been rocking for a long time. You know, Matt, we've been brothers since fucking first grade. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So having all this stuff, and I hate to use the word validation, you know what I'm saying? Because we don't need anybody else to validate anything that we love, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But knowing that we can come together and like I'll be somewhere, I can hit up Matt, I can hit up Al. Hey, Al, I hit Al up, like I send him links to stuff that I know he's looking for, you know what I'm saying? I done sent Matt a Last Ronin figure because I know he loves Ninja Turtles, you know. I just stuff like that. It's the little things that mean so much. I think we said this a couple of shows ago where it's the small things that mean so much. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And look, you got a brother. You got plenty of brothers right here. Y'all ain't got nothing to worry about. Y'all need it and I got it. It's yours. You know what I'm saying? Just like I know vice versa.
Just like that Wolverine that you needed.
Mhm.
I gave up my regular A copy,
Mhm.
and I'll say, Steve, give me the variant out second print. I'll take that and give X the one that he wants.
Right. I said that's it's the small stuff like that, man. You know what I mean?
Comic Hall Crew. That's the main channel. The Comic Hall Crew.
Yep. Rico, man, you know, Rico, brother, you know, we talk to each other all the time, man. And we start talking about these Matt Baker books and these backwood autographs, which y'all will see tonight. You know, all this stuff that, you know, we be talking about, man. And, you know, sitting there looking at the Heritage auction, watching that shit just go for an hour and a half, just sitting there going at it, man. And, you know, if I'm out somewhere.
I had to spend so much money the other day, y'all. Y'all gonna see, man.
Don't put that on me.
Boy, that empty my pockets the other day, boy.
Rico was out that joker throwing them up the other day, boy. I said, holy smokes, you know. But man, you know, it's just great having you, man. I love all y'all boys, man. It's fun, man. It's fun to get on here, man, and talk something that you know. You know, it's like, you know, going to the bar without going to the bar. You know, so
yeah.
Let me say something. I don't want to get too emotional. I get very emotional.
Emotions make you cry sometimes.
So I'm gonna try not to get no, seriously though, man. I think the thing, man, that has impressed me the most about this group is that I'm watching all these videos and I'm noticing that Remo's and Puff hairline has not changed at all.
Emotional damage.
Like y'all genetics are like mutant level.
Hey,
But
Al,
no,
then
but-
y'all
but-
just had them damn Omega levels.
but seriously, man. You know, I was doing my thing on IG because I didn't like the way the community was going. You know, Matt and I had these conversations. I felt like everything was going about who got 9/8 and who doing this and who flipping this, and man, it just felt like, man, no one was talking about the love of the comics and why we were collecting. And I think the greatest moment was Chris Sermon. You know what I mean? But seriously, when he really, I think, like really chastised the community in a good way and said, look, y'all, you know, we have this way of not realizing, man, that each and every one of us make up this entire community. And we forget, man, that sometimes we get caught up in the FOMO. Sometimes we get caught up in what this person got, what that person got. And we forget why we got into this hobby. We forget what actually pulled us into this hobby. And so, man, you know, you said something earlier, Al, you talked about how y'all been around so long and y'all are monetized. Man, there's a reason for that, because y'all keep it 100. Yep. And y'all don't put out the superficial crap. Y'all don't talk the dumb stuff that everybody come looking for. Y'all ain't trying to get everybody running to buy something that they shouldn't be buying. Instead, y'all around here laughing at folk that should be putting stuff up on eBay from the beginning.
Right.
So at the end of the day, man, that's why I love this group, man. Y'all keep it real. Y'all keep it 100. And man, I just appreciate y'all, man. Just let me be a part of this, man. It's amazing, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man, we appreciate you being here, brother. Part of the crew, man. We appreciate y'all, man. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, it is now time.
Oh. I got a very small hole here, and I got a couple books back there that I'm not even gonna dig through. Dang.
Hey, Jace, before you get into the hall, what you got in that cup, bruh?
So. Bro.
You got some lean in that bit.
Yeah. All right, let's start with these 3 books here that I got. That came this week. 356 books. Yuri.
Oh yes.
Nice.
During that foot fetish thing.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I don't know about the foot. I don't know about the foot. The foot thing kind of distracted me, but
there you go with Lily.
Nice.
You got it. That's what's up.
Yep. And I got the swimsuit.
Hey, yeah, I got that too. That's what's up.
Yeah. So those are 3 books arrived. And I can't remember if I showed this when I was last on, but we may finally have a gem to come to Xbox in a couple of weeks.
Ooh.
Starfield.
Yeah. Yeah, you're looking forward to it? Yes, sir.
I'm my Xbox Series X has just been sitting.
Absolutely.
I need something to finally play on this game. I hope it
is.
I'm glad you finally got something to play on that doggone.
Nah, man, it's so nice to see you. Thank you for being here, brother.
Yeah, it's been a hard time for Xbox. I was contemplating on selling. I paid $500 for what?
Yep. I know. Give it a chance.
I'll go next, Matt.
Right.
Awesome, Jace. That's awesome, Jace.
I got the new Vampirella Dracula Rage, #1.
Ooh. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen
Megan
that, Sean.
Fox.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
It's supposed to be the last Christopher Priest.
Sean, I like that. That's cool.
Red Sonja #2.
Ooh, yeah.
I enjoyed the first issue, and check out. I just want to say, check out Cantonese Comic Kid. I was on there a couple of weeks ago. We reviewed Fire and Ice #1 and Conan the Barbarian #1.
It was excellent.
Had a great time. It was excellent. We're gonna do that monthly, the Fire and Ice series. So next month we'll be doing the issue #2. Here's a variant of Red Sonja. Something is Killing the Children #32.
Oh man.
Thought that was Liquid Snake for a second.
Man, I forgot that comic book was even still going.
Revolver
Then,
Ocelot.
There's a Fire and Ice variant by Bill Sienkiewicz.
Ooh, nice.
Very Conan feel.
Yeah. Considering that we had just celebrated the 50th anniversary of hip hop, this book fits perfectly.
Yep.
Tales of Asunder #2. De La Soul.
Ooh,
buddy.
Okay, that's what's up.
Man, Stranger Comics put out some dope covers, man.
Yes, they do.
They put out some dope covers.
Dope covers and awesome artwork inside.
Yeah,
so.
artwork. Yeah, they did a good job.
Yep, and that is my home.
Matt, I can go. I ain't got no books, but I got a handful of stuff to show. I'm gonna start off with 3 little Funko sodas that I got. So I got
Excellent. Yeah.
You know,
St. Valentine.
Hey, I like this. It's a little cute little thing, whatever. And I didn't like what I'm about to show now. I didn't like the new version of the pop, but I had to get this.
Ooh.
I had to get Spider-Man.
Did you do that? Did you do the painting on that?
Huh?
Did you do the work on that?
Oh no. This right here is too small for me.
Gotcha. Okay.
Then I went ahead and picked up this little last Ronin soda right here. Couple of my SDCC pops came in, so a little 2-pack.
Oh yeah,
Okay. Tangerine.
Ooh, I like that.
Got this right here.
Nice. Yeah, the Queen's gonna love this.
I still need that.
And it's a Pop Tea bundle at GameStop.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make sure to get it.
Nice.
I'll make sure to get it.
Nice.
Had to get this one right here.
Didn't they already have one of her?
It's like 3 of them that came out, and you know my dumb ass got all of them. Then had to get the dude.
The dude.
And had to get question.
Oh, that's a cool one. I like that. That one's cool.
Also picked up
I need that one.
the Vegeta feed pen while I was out shopping around. You know, as y'all know, Vegeta is my dude.
Yep.
I can't remember if I showed this a while ago or not, but I got my Ben Affleck Flash figure. I'm going to be painting this one so it's actually movie accurate, because this is nothing like what we saw in the movie.
Yeah.
Was able to get my hands on the Michael Keaton one.
There it is.
Nice.
There it
Like,
is.
this one is so hard to find, and I was so glad
Man.
I found it. Now I had to spend more than what retail was, but you know, it is what it is. Got my Sonar Joker right here.
Oh, that one's cool
Very
too.
nice.
So you said Sonar Joker?
So you remember the Dark Knight when he was looking at the Joker with his little sonar vision?
Yeah.
That's what this is representing
Oh,
right here.
I have to find that. That one's cool.
Larry, I have over 700. I'll leave it at that. Over 700. I don't know his number.
And Larry, this was after he had actually sold some of them.
Right.
Man.
Exactly.
Oh, in 2022, I traded in like 300, maybe 4, something like that.
Wow.
Oh, brother, I'm a collector. This
Out
is
the box.
strictly for me, out the box. Once I get everything situated, hey,
Plus,
I gotta have.
plus X will do paint jobs.
King Portal, thanks, buddy. Awesome.
And this was the Bane.
Come at me, bro.
That's a Raja Ghul's destiny.
Now the thing is, this one came with an ugly ass jacket, and I took that jacket. I couldn't.
Sean Connery is Bane.
But that's my whole. But I mean, I can grab a figure that I painted to show you why I take them out the box. If y'all give me,
please. Can you show us?
Go ahead and fulfill Raja Ghul's destiny.
Give me one.
I mean, I can go, Matt, because I only got one thing to show why X is getting that. I've had it for a while and I keep forgetting, but it's the one thing I've gotten this year that was a pre-order that finally came in forever ago, and I just kept forgetting to show it off. But it's the Matt Fex Steel Return of Superman figure.
Oh,
I've got the entire run of Steel when he was actually in this suit in the comics when they gave him a comic book afterwards, so there was no passing up getting this figure. Like, and I cannot wait to get him out the box and actually like start posing him for stuff and everything. Like, he is so dope with so much articulation. Like, it's gonna be crazy to have fun with this.
Yeah, you know, man, Parlin bringing one out too.
Man, I don't care.
No, like for real.
I mean, I know he is, but it ain't gonna be. You ain't gonna get nowhere near the accessories, nowhere near the articulation. Like,
I can tell you how to get better articulation, brother.
Yeah, I mean,
I can walk you through step by step how to get better articulation.
That works. So that's it for me though, Matt. That's all I got. You can go back to X.
All right,
now he got his figure.
Cool. I want to see this.
There it
this
is.
is one that I painted.
Oh, nice.
X, do you sell any of these your custom pieces?
I do.
Have you ever thought about doing it?
If somebody wants me to, if they provide me with the figures, I'll do it.
Okay, cool. Good to know. Good to know.
There's that Red Hood.
Very cool. Oh, my
nice.
goodness. Dude, that's awesome.
And this
right
here.
Portal, thank you.
The Arkham Knight.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
When you get this, if you just leave it in the box, he is bland as fuck.
Man.
And I needed
And
a
you
comic.
did all that?
Yeah, I did all this by hand.
Dude, that's awesome.
I can legitimately say that's why I didn't get him because he looks so.
Yeah,
I'd buy that. I would buy that one.
I'm telling you, if you get the figure and send it to me, I'll paint it and send it to you.
Man, because he looks so bland in that box.
Right. I hated it. I hated it.
Man.
I'd love to see what you do to a Cthulhu character.
Hey, you show me a reference and I got you.
You okay? That's a deal.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and roll here. I picked up.
Oh, the bird!
Jesus, man!
Man,
what's that on IG recently?
Street Basketball, Who's the Greatest from 1988.
The Basketball Trinity magazine cover.
Dude, that's nice.
The Trinity of 1980.
Very nice, Matt. Very cool.
We have
Oh, Matt, I was looking at these. I've been looking at these.
Yeah,
these are awesome.
Yep, this is a Latin connection. You've got Roberto Duran.
Yep.
You've got Arturo Gotti right here, and it was somebody else on there. I can't remember who it was, but it's shout out, picked that up.
Very cool.
There is a slab.
His mama name him Clay. I'm gonna call him Clay.
We have Web of Mystery.
Nice.
Yes.
Number 11.
Nice. Sweet. Some pre-code horror. I love it.
We got these yesterday. I'm gonna show you this. I didn't even tell you this. We have a signed Tommy Hearns card.
Love that.
Yep.
Nice.
So that was before or after Martin.
We have a signed John Wooden.
That is
damn.
And last but not least, we have a grail that has been obtained. We have an autograph from the master herself. We have Sade.
Oh my God! Are you serious? Are you serious?
Oh no!
No way!
Wait.
Y'all don't understand how much that means to him.
We have.
I do. I understand. I totally understand.
PSA 10, verified, JSA, and Beckett, triple verified.
Triple verified.
Very cool.
Hey man, the next thing you need to do is sneak into a Sade concert and have her sign it and take a picture with her.
No kidding.
Yeah.
No kidding.
That is it for me.
Matt, oh my God, that's awesome.
I'll put it back. There you go.
Man,
dude,
bro,
yes.
congratulations, man.
Queen is gonna love seeing this as well. Dude,
About to bust off some Sade music.
PSA 10.
hell yeah.
PSA.
Hell yeah.
Sade in the background.
No need to ask, could you small?
Right.
All right, so I'm gonna show them a laundry of stuff, and this is stuff I done collected over the last couple of weeks. I just got these two.
Awesome.
Y'all know how I do. I collect like Excel everything. So I'm gonna start off with Eben, aka Black Lightning. Just picked this one up
Scooter
2 days ago. It was like $4 on Amazon, so I went ahead and got it. I just got this in the mail yesterday, and I started watching it before the show. Y'all know I'm a huge fan of Godzilla, so I got Shin Godzilla on Blu-ray. Funimation did this one, man, and so far it's been pretty good. I'm gonna probably finish it up when we get offline. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're looking for DVD, Blu-ray specifically, and you don't want to pay full price, go to eBay. If you can hold out from a release date, you can get stuff on eBay for super cheap. I just got this one a few days ago. $6.50.
No way.
Yes, way. Yes, way.
Class.
$6.50 for Avengers Endgame.
Get cheap on
Absolutely.
Say what, Jace?
You get a lot of Blu-rays cheap on eBay.
I'm telling you, man, eBay is the way to go. If you can hold off and not get it when it actually drops, you can get a lot of good stuff off of eBay, man. I mean, it's pre-owned, but
I'm pretty much, when it comes to the 4K Blu-ray movies, I'm pretty much waiting on these price shops because
me too. Like I said, man, eBay is the way to go, man.
You might want to check out. You might want to check out Five Below's website too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. They have some good stuff too. All right, so
I will
on to the
say,
game.
if you in McDonough, go to Peachtree Peddlers. They got a DVD dude in there, a Blu-ray guy in there.
Man, we need to go up there one weekend, man. And
Yeah,
free, man. Because
Clean
I ain't
up
been
on
since I moved from McDonald's.
Yeah, we need to we need to make that.
Ryan, nice to meet you. Nice to see you.
We might need to next weekend.
That'll work. So I picked up some games. GameStop had a sale about 2 weeks ago. So I picked up Destruction All Stars for the PS5. That was like $6.
Yeah.
I picked up Alan Wake Remastered for the Xbox Series X. I'm trying to show my Xbox Series X love. Recently, I have gotten into a particular anime, man. I love this anime. It is dope. It's long as all like those, but it is dope. One Piece. I just started watching One Piece. So I'm like, One Piece is dope, for real. So I bought One Piece One Seeker for the Xbox One, and then One Piece Odyssey for the Xbox Series X. I've been trying to find some cheap One Piece pops, but them suckers is high as all I get.
Good luck. Good luck with that.
Right.
That Netflix show done drove the prices up.
Yeah, exactly.
They actually were higher before then, though.
Yes, they were, especially certain ones like Chopper.
The original Chopper. Luffy or Luffy, however they say his name, is ridiculous.
Monkey D. Luffy. All right, I got this now. If you never played this is a dope.
I played.
Played all of them. Loved it.
I needed this one, so I got this one on. Well, I had all of them on the Xbox One. So
far better than the show.
And then
way better.
Oh yeah, way better than the red.
That ain't hard nowadays.
And then I got Ori and the Blind Forest.
That's an awesome game, by the way.
Yeah, I've got the first one, but I needed the sequel. So
yeah,
awesome game.
They had a buy two get one free on games, so I ordered these from online and they shipped them to me. So here come the comic books. Got Street Fighter swimsuit special.
Oh,
with that thigh.
Look at that thigh! I love the thigh.
Right, I love that thigh too. But let's see. And then I finally got these. This is Street Fighter 6.
Yeah.
So I had ordered these from Udon.
They just came.
I just got these like 2 weeks ago. The game's been out since June.
Cool.
Man, I ordered them way back.
Yeah, I did too. But see, when I ordered the swimsuit issue, they didn't ship everything until
the swimsuit issue was delayed.
Right. The swimsuit issue, they dropped that the last week of July. So I didn't get my stuff till like the first week of August. So Street Fighter 6, number 3. Number 4.
I need to get number 4, man.
And I think there was like 5 and 6. I think I left them over there on the other side of the. I could be wrong. All right, so we'll go through these modern books real quick. Children of the Vault, number 1.
Ooh, it's a nice cover.
Icon Hardware, number 2. I got to pick up number 3. X-Men Red, 13. Back issue I needed, X-Men number 5. Immortal X-Men 14. I picked this book up for $2. Uncanny X-Men 167.
Ooh.
So anytime I find these books for cheap, even though I got it, I pick them up.
Yep.
Hold on. X-Men 25.
Kitty Pryde.
And then I just got these 3 today. I was kind of shocked. They did a facsimile of this. Marvel Family Comics.
Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah, man.
Yep. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
So Marvel Family Comics. You know, I probably won't be able to get this one until I win that next $1 billion lottery.
Stick around, Ryan.
Until then, I got this one.
Yeah.
X-Men Red number 14. Dark X-Men number 1. Last but not least was
I like that cover.
Yeah, last week. Oh, you talk. Yeah, I know why. Because
They got the redhead.
Right in the center. Right in the center.
Last but not least, man, shout out to the homie Rico. We talked a few weeks ago on one of the shows about a book that I was looking for, and he was gracious enough to AOK me this book, Friday Foster, #1. Man, I appreciate you, bro. This means a lot. This one is not going nowhere, man. I can sell all my books, but this one ain't going nowhere. Matter of fact, I'm collecting some stuff now to send off to get slabbed, and it's gonna be in that bundle. So,
man,
thank you so much, sir. I really appreciate it.
Man, you're welcome, man. You're welcome, bro.
That's it for me, man.
All right. We're coming over there to the G-Man.
All right, a little dark. There we go. So, big shout out to Card Shop Reality. Let's put on the light.
Hey, before you go, I just want to say it's ironic that we used to be heading into G-Man's time when he started his live, and now he's no longer doing the live after.
Big shout out. All right. So, big shout out to Ryan that's in the chat. Card Shop Reality, thank you so much. I finally got the first Agatha Harkness from him, 94, big time. Oh, that damn glare is terrible.
Congratulations.
Yes, very, very happy. So thank you. And I picked up some action figures. So here we go. So I don't know why I let it sit there for so long, but my very first comic book I ever got. This is one of the characters that are on it. Nice. Psycho Man.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Let's turn this down. Sorry, guys. Sorry, a little off. Yeah, Psycho Man. There we go. Fantastic Four, King Size Annual. And then at the same time, High Evolutionary.
Even better.
Very, very cool.
Yeah.
And then a big shout out to Remy Q Studios. Hey, thank you. I try to show support as much as I can. And this is going to be really hard to see. But this is by Javin Jordan. It's a project by DJ Lynx. They put this together with Austin LeMay, and it's called, this is an awesome, if you haven't, I read the book, the intro for this was awesome, but it's the Savage Samurai. And this is an exclusive that came out just recently, brand new. Somebody in the community put this together. It's an ancient Chinese folklore. Excuse me. Yeah, but it's excellent. This doesn't do it justice because it's in a top loader. I don't want to mess it up. The thing is beautiful, but it's 49 out of 100, 42 out of 100. So thank you so much, you guys. Big time. Big shout out. And then a big shout out to Roman Curtis. Roman Curtis knows me too well. And he sent me some books. So this is Shannon Meir. You know I'm a Red Sonja fan, but I'm very picky about the way she looks on the cover. So big time. And then this one is Jenny Frison. Gotta love it.
Jenny Frison.
And video games. This is from Roman Curtis as well. Got the set for one of my favorite video games of this year so far was Midnight Sun. So I got the entire set.
I got number 2. So until that,
I love this game. If you guys are Marvel fans and you want to play a video game that really hits the backbone of some of the stories of these characters, this is definitely the game. And then a big shout out to Jigs Comics, Jigs Kingdoms. Okay, he's got an eBay store, and sorry, I know this is cover love, but these are my favorite characters as of today, and this is a blonde, not a redhead. But check this out.
Magic.
The only problem here that I can only distinctly say is her stomach. The stomach is a little off, but you know what? Excellent cover.
Right.
And then some more red. Nice 9/8.
Okay.
Red hair.
Beautiful.
She has the power.
Like I said, I'm really thinking about her. And then another one in the community. This is also going to this is Skip. So Skip, if you're out there, thank you so much.
It's a nice cover.
Weird Wonder Tales. Number 9.
Nice. That's nice.
Gotta love that. So thank you so much for that. And where are we from there? Okay. Now I'm going to show you the ugliest Scarlet Witch. There's only 2, but I'm going to show you one. And big shout out to Roman, buddy. This is back to Roman again. So this one here is the first appearance of the Collective. Later becomes the Guardians of Weapon Omega. I didn't have this book, so thank you, Roman, for that. I much appreciate it. And here's the ugliest picture or ugliest comic, one of 2. I don't have the second one right now. It's put away. It's so ugly. But this one.
Ooh.
I really like that.
Yeah,
I
like this cover.
Use it anytime.
And I like Scarlet Witch, but this is not a good cover.
Is that
big
Sinkovich?
shout out to Roman.
Yeah, that's
What's that, bud?
Is that Bill Sinkovich?
Yeah, that was Bill Sinkovich.
Yeah.
And then big shout out to Roman as well. Second
Okay.
Nice Virgin cover.
Yeah.
Beautiful. X-Men. Some more Scarlet Witch. And then we got some Moon Knight with Elektra. Elektra is another favorite of mine.
Nice.
Beautiful, beautiful. This came in this last week, so I'm just showing you the haul. Sorry, guys. I know it's a lot.
Take it down, brother.
There we go. There we go. And that. Oh, another shout out. This one is for Skip as well. He threw up a slab, and I liked it. Well, why not? 9/8. Joker.
Joker.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love it. That's a dope cover.
Yeah, it is.
Very cool. So, big shout out. Thank you so much, you guys. You guys are awesome, as always. I'm done.
All right, closing us out tonight, Brother Rico. They got on the Blake got on gloves tonight.
Oh man, he done put the gloves on.
Coming tonight.
Oh, the gloves are coming out. Oh shit. Hey man, you better see this.
Nah. I was sharing earlier, so y'all know.
I didn't see that Purple Rain look he gave us then.
Yep.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I seen that too.
So I collect. So Maury Turner is one of my favorite artists of all time. I grew up with Peanuts, and I grew up with Wee Pals, and so I remember sharing in a video earlier that it was comic strips that actually got me into comic books.
Nice.
So I just was able to purchase a huge. In addition to my collection, but this guy had a collection, so I was able to get 18 new pieces of original Maury Turner art, which is absolutely crazy to realize that the art that I have in my hand, this dude literally was drawing himself. It's like it's in my house. It's like absolutely ridiculous. So I'm gonna just show you some of them, man. But if I can get it.
Look at that. Unbelievable.
Oh my goodness.
So all of these are original, man. Like actually like hand drawn and inked by Maury Turner.
Man.
Wow. What? No, really?
So Maury Turner. So to give you a background, Maury Turner actually started out. Well, actually, he started really well before working with Peanuts, but he started really becoming, well known when he was working with Charles Schwartz with Peanuts. And
right.
It was Charles Schwartz that actually encouraged him to start his own comic strip. And and actually supported
Very
him.
Cool.
Awesome.
Very cool.
Like these pieces are so. The crazy thing is, like I have so many. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna frame these. It's so crazy.
Yep. Make sure they're in UV protected. That's for sure.
Oh man, these things stay in the dark in my back cave.
Yeah.
No light. Look at this one. This is just crazy, man.
Wow.
That's nuts.
I like that. Oh.
I'm trying to go through these pretty fast.
Take your time. That's awesome.
Apollo is a fool, boy.
What Apollo? What Apollo said? What Apollo said?
Rosa Parks
Parks.
signature
Oh, it's
series.
So I can't disclose too much, but probably if everything works out well, maybe in the next couple of months before the holidays, I'm actually going to be working on a project where, hold on, there we go. That we're going to be able to showcase some of his artwork, like an actual exhibit.
Oh,
so
nice.
Yeah, it's going to be actually kind of cool.
Shout out to 3030 and the Third Media. Rico is definitely showing out.
Phil, shout out to Phil, man. That's my dog. Shout out to Big Phil, man.
What's up, Phil? How you doing, brother? Phil Thompson in the house.
Yeah. So almost. It's just crazy, man. It's like when you had these in your hand, and when you really like a lot of people don't know much about Maury Turner. He was a very private person. He just did it. He just did the artwork and just kept it moving. But when you dig deep, man, you just fall in love with this dude as a person. He was the first African American to have a syndicated comic strip. Now, Jackie Orange was the first to have a syndicated, but it was hers was through a regional syndication. It wasn't nationally syndicated. But and he was also the very first comic strip artist, period, to have the first multicultural comic. Yeah, very first. Yeah.
I remember the most people joining the Wayne. I'm reading them as you put them up.
Oh, yeah. Maury's the GOAT, man. Maury's the GOAT, man. Like, I even have it's crazy. I have little cutout sheets that he drew.
Where did you find these? How did you get a hold of these, buddy?
Man, it's a lot of dead bodies out here. A lot of dead bodies out here in these streets. But the last one,
These are amazing.
But the last one I got to close. Look at this right here, y'all. Look at this.
Oh,
wow.
Man.
Yeah. Hey, Rico, let me ask you a question. Any of the ones that you've shown, did they ever make it to any newspapers?
Oh, all of these. Every last one of them.
Okay.
Yeah, every last one of these that I've shown were all printed in newspaper.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Really cool. Yeah. And got a few more things. Let's see what we got. So this is a cool book. I try to. This is not a easy book to find. So every time I find an extra copy, I grab it. It's a funky book. Came out in the 70s. It's called Whole Wheat Comics.
Shit.
So I was able to find another copy. Which is really dope. So at the top you see America's first truly black comic book. It's a funky book, but it's hard. It's tough. And usually when it pops up, they'll be on eBay here and there, but they're not cheap.
First appearance of buckwheat.
I know. No, the comic strip was called Whole Wheat, but it's really like an anthology. It's like a bunch of stories in there. So it's pretty cool. So I was able to find another one of those. This is one of my prized possessions, man. Y'all know I'm a big Ted Carroll fan. This is a hard book to find. I found a second copy. Ted Carroll is a golden age artist and writer, but most importantly, he's a sports journalist. He's in the Boxing Hall of Fame as a cartoonist and as a writer. But
posted the story on Black History Month.
Yeah, Ted Carroll was the first black artist to fully draw and fully write a nationally syndicated comic strip, which is
wow.
Yep, 1950. No one is that like he did all the artwork and he actually wrote the entire book. Yep. So this is one of his earliest pieces, man. And this is not a comic. It reads like a comic on the inside. But it's a pictorial. But man, it's when you find this book, the insides are so brittle, and to be able to find a nice copy, man, where the inside's not brittle, you can flip the pages, and not be nervous. Man, I was just so excited to
nice, very nice.
All right, so for the sensitive eyes, you know, it's okay. But I found I got these. I got two of the section spirit sections. Now these are raw. I'm gonna get these graded. The seller said they're about an 8.5. They might even be higher. These things are like
That's about an 8.5.
Yeah. And then I got a second one.
Nice. How old are those books, Rico?
1941.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
1941. So now, not to be outdone by my main man, Matt.
I know what you got coming down.
Nah, you don't know about this one.
That's go. I knew you had.
You know what? I gotta show this though. Shout out to Matt.
Oh yeah.
Matt put me on. Let me show you something. When Matt put you onto a book, don't even ask, just buy it.
Yep.
Research it later. But this is so dope. But this is a book. Shout out to eBay Save Searches. This is a book I've been looking for, no joke, at least 2 years, if not longer. So in 1971, the first ever Black sports magazine was published called Black Sports. Now in the 50s, there was one called Our Sports. It was a Negro sports magazine. Jackie Robinson was the editor. Now he's mostly like a figurehead. They brought him in to kind of help sell the book. So he served as the editor for that particular book, but it wasn't published by, it wasn't a Black-owned published magazine. It was for, it was for, the Black demographic, but it wasn't owned and published by Black people. So the very first one actually came out in 1971, and it's called Black Sports. Now this book is actually in the Smithsonian.
Oh man, I want to see this.
Sweet.
Hey, didn't I say something about this Smithsonian earlier today?
Yeah, you did.
I sure did.
If y'all see this book, if you go to the Smithsonian website, this book is in there. Grab this book. It's a tough book. It ran for about 6 or 7 years. Our Sports, the book that came out in the 50s, that only came out for like 4 or 5 issues. This book ran from 1971 to 1978. This is the first issue, the inaugural issue of Black Sports.
Oh my!
Oh!
And
Why you stunting on us, man?
Yeah.
It's the 7-year anniversary, man. Come on,
you know what?
Hey, I would have been happy with you showing the stuff earlier, but that
he's flexing hard.
If you find this book, it is literally, you can go to the Smithsonian website. Matter of fact, hold on, I'm gonna see the link. I seen the link later. You can pull it up. But this book right here, this was a very, very hold on, get this book right here. Man, what's going on with my?
Hey, you need that Coming to America drop with what's the name dropping the mic, man.
This book was, the circulation on this was so low, it's crazy. It's hard to even find any of them. Like, even though it ran like 7 years, 6 or 7 years, it had, every issue had a low print run. This book right here is the hardest one to find. So shout out to eBay Save Searches, because when that thing came up on my email,
yeah,
I think the dude had a make offer. I was like, no, I ain't making no offer. I'm just buying. But yeah, man, so
I see one for $100, $650 shipping.
Yeah,
just one.
Yeah, and last but not least, these are some very, very rare comic books of sports comic books that came out in the 60s and the 70s. They're all Spanish. They came out in Mexico. This is the Jackie Robinson one.
That's tight.
Nice.
The artwork in these are absolutely amazing.
I'll say it. Naked.
Yeah, Jesse Owens. I think I apologize. Jesse Owens. Put it back up again. Jesse Owens.
Man.
Artwork in these are beautiful. We have Hank Aaron.
Nice.
We have my main man, Floyd Patterson. Y'all, the artwork in these are absolutely, I'm telling y'all, is just beautiful. Just absolutely gorgeous. Like look at that, y'all. Look at that.
So he just flipping through money right now.
Oh man.
1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 4 million, 5.
Right.
And the rarest one, the most hardest one to find, I was able to grab. Now they do have one with Muhammad Ali. That's just expensive as heck. But this is the hardest one to find. You can find the one with Cassius Clay. It's just expensive. But this one here, good luck trying to find.
You shouldn't have said Matt gonna have it in their show.
I want him to have it.
Jack Johnson.
Jack Johnson.
Very nice.
7th anniversary. Rico said, "Let me stunt."
Man, we got to do it.
Well, y'all just wait for this dual haul that we got coming down the pipe. Y'all
ain't seen that yet.
we doing a separate show when they get here.
One more, man. Shout out to my man Darren Flood. I don't know if y'all know about EC Stoner. EC Stoner. We talk about AC Hollingsworth. We talk about Matt Baker. Talk about a lot of these earlier guys in the golden age. But EC Stoner is one of the earliest that we have in the game as far as black artists in comic books. And man, Darren put me onto this book. It's called Micmac on the Track. Micmac on the Track. This is his first published book with his artwork in it. So this is pretty dope. And it's another tough book to find. I think he found his on eBay and I couldn't find any, but I was able to I got a little honey hole that I kind of go to, and they had it. And this book is in amazing shape. It's really good. So I was shocked. So shout out to Darren Flood, man, for putting me on this book, man. That's the beautiful thing about the community, man. I always say iron sharpens iron, and so I was really happy to add that one. So, but yeah, man, that's my haul. I'm sticking to it.
Sweet.
That's
beautiful.
Outstanding stuff. Outstanding. Everybody, I want to say thank y'all for sticking in there with us tonight. I want to say thank you for supporting us over the years, liking, sharing, and subscribing. We had a great time tonight. We hope that you enjoyed it. We're going to be back next week. Topic of next week's show is what is a blurred? Feelings will be hurt next week. There'll be some pain. There will be suffering. But there has to be.
If I'm able to join the show, y'all please.
He'll be on the 7-year on the 14-year anniversary. We'll be doing it. But next week, what is a blurred here on the Comic Hall crew?
Looking forward to it.
Set your alarm clock. 9 p.m. We're coming strong.
Yeah, because you had me messed up when it's at 8:30. I'm like,
yeah, I know, because I knew we were gonna be on late night. That's why I was like, yeah, we go ahead and get the ball rolling. And I had TC and the guys coming through. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe.
Hit that, smash that, hit like, comment.
Yep, comment. Yep, show some love in there, and thank y'all. Make sure you hit us up on the IG. And if I can find it right quick, we are out. Peace.